Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aaron Guy, Ephemera Guy with the Pro Chat. Happy birthday to
Yes.
you.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Birthday.
Hey.
Happy birthday to
How's
you.
everybody doing today?
Good now that I muted.
How's
We're good now.
everybody doing today? Yes. Welcome to my my birthday celebration, belated birthday celebration. Welcome everybody. I'm so glad y'all can come out to see us. We have tons of great things for y'all to see.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we're gonna have great, amazing deals for y'all. We're ready to have fun, have a little celebration, have smiles, laughters, and all of that.
Oh, you have to provide your own cake and beverages, though, because Aaron doesn't have enough to share with everybody.
Yes. So
already have
everybody, thank y'all for so much for coming out. I'm ready to have a great time with y'all. And so I'm going to have, first off, I'm going to have Nikki introduce herself.
I feel short today. I don't know why. I think I did something weird.
You look like you're sinking.
I know, right? I don't know what's going on.
Oh, hey, Cheryl.
You can't even see me. What the heck?
I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I don't think it's you. I think it's me. I think it's the way my camera was all weird. I look like Lily Tomlin sitting in that chair from Laughing.
Hey, Johnny.
Oh,
Hey,
goodness
Johnny.
gracious. I did. I look like a shorty.
Oh, okay. All right, there we go.
You got
And
it, Aaron.
here is Nikki to tell you all about what she does for the shipping and where she ships from and everything. Hey, Johnny.
I am Nikki from Black Dog Vintage and Antiques, and I ship from the state of New York now that I am back in New York. It is gorgeous here today. I wanted to say that. I got to rub it in a little bit because Jen saw snow today, and I didn't. And she drove behind something called a shovel truck.
That's what it had. It was a truck that had a shovel on it.
I'm not letting her live that one down. She drove behind a shovel truck. I think that's fabulous. I'm gonna call it that from now on, a shovel truck, aka a plow, people. For those of you who know what snow is, some of you have never really seen snow.
What is it really called?
A plow truck.
Oh, okay. That's close.
That's okay. If you bought from me during my vacation week or before the vacation week, I'm all caught up. Everything is out. Everything is out, unless I didn't have your information. Hey, Kimsey. So everything is out. New week starting today. So I ship every Wednesday. So Jen and I have quite a few sales coming up the next couple of days. We have tonight, tomorrow, Monday, I have Monday and Tuesday. So that'll be four sales I have upcoming. So I'll invoice everybody on Wednesday. Please make sure you email all of us your information if you haven't already, so that we have your stuff. Because it is really almost impossible to hunt people down. And I think Sean from Skunky Junk the other night said it the best when he said he doesn't feel comfortable sharing information. Hey, Helen. And I totally get that, and I totally agree. It's just better if we get it from you. End of story. So I'll be shipping out everything on a Wednesday so I can combine shipping. So that's pretty much my spiel. I gotta fix my curtain.
All right. Then here is Jenneads.
Hey everybody, I'm Jenneads. I am still in Nebraska, hence the different background and the crappy camera. But I'm still in Nebraska. We are leaving on Monday to come back to Texas. So if you have purchased anything from the sale that we had on, what day was that? What's today? Today is
What was it? Was it Tuesday?
Tuesday. So if you purchased anything on Tuesday, I still have it. It has not gone out, so that will be going out when I get home. and invoices will go out as well and that will go the same for this sale today. So I brought items with me, not knowing what I'd find here, which was a huge mistake. I have found over 300 items so far. So whatever I have that sells today will be invoiced and shipped out on Tuesday, since we don't get back till Monday. And I do ship from Texas. And this is my email address. It's jenneads@verizon.net. Mine does end in a .net instead of a .com, so just keep that in mind if you have not purchased from me before. And I am so excited to be here to help celebrate Aaron's birthday.
Yeah, we the birthday girls.
We are the birthday girl, but I forgot my hat. I was gonna pack my hat and my noisemaker. And I forgot.
Oh, that's all right.
I'm sorry, Aaron. I'll do you good. I'll do you good another time. When I get back to Texas, I'll do you good. Hey,
All right. How's everybody doing today? Yes, it's me, Aaron, and it is my birthday was yesterday, but I'm still celebrating it today, and I'll probably just do it through the whole week. And
absolutely,
I am shipping from Maryland. And I am doing free shipping for this sale. So you don't have to worry about paying for the shipping from my end. And considering that I have such a big week coming up I have like a sale, I think, like every day. Unless y'all say otherwise, I will not be invoicing till next Saturday after my sale. And that's to be announced who I'm going to have on my sale for next Saturday. So, but if y'all want it sooner, just email me at jamesproctor809@gmail.com and let me know. But otherwise, I will do the invoicing next Saturday. So, without further ado, I am going to show off my new, actually this is a pen right here, and it's like basically, and it's like a pea pod with 3 peas in it. So this represents me, Nikki, and Jenny and Jenneads as the 3 peas in the pod. So
we all started right around the same time, the three of us.
I love these 2 ladies right here, and all of y'all. Everybody been on my show. I appreciate every one of y'all, and I thank y'all so much. And everybody who shows up for the chat, nothing but love for y'all, and I thank y'all so very much for your support and the words of encouragement through almost a year. I will be in this group. It'll be in July 26th or the 29th will be a year in this community. So I'm gonna have another thing coming up the last week of July to celebrate my year within this community.
Oh, congratulations, Aaron.
Yes.
Yeah, you were like a couple of weeks before us because we're like, I think mid-August or something along those lines. So yeah.
So
can you guys believe it's been a year?
Yeah.
That we've been doing this?
It's been fun though.
It's been a blast. So without further ado, I'm gonna do a big one for y'all. Let's start the show. Let's start off with Nikki.
Hey, Stacey.
And hello, everybody who has come in. How y'all doing? So glad you could be here to celebrate Aaron's birthday. That is awesome sauce. And hey, Sherry. Welcome. You came in at the right time. Okay, so we're going to start off smallish, because I have all ephemera tonight because we're on, the Ephemera Guys channel. And there's one thing that Aaron and I totally share in common, that I love old books, old paper, old photos, because I just can't believe some of this stuff has lasted as long as it has. So first up, I have a double deck of cards. They're Ziggy cards.
Oh,
cute. These are 1978 Ziggy cards, and they're all there. Like I said, two different decks. Whoop. I counted them all. I love these. This one's probably my favorite right here because he's dreaming about bones at the end of the rainbow. He wants his golds. So they're just really, really cute little cards. Whether you actually play with them, or I don't know what the jokers look like. I don't remember what the jokers look like. Whether you actually play with them or you just, do something else with them. Really fun little set of double-decker cards. Hey, virtual shopper, Dee Dee.
Hi, Dee
So
Dee.
if you're interested in the cards, these guys will be $6, number 93. $6, number 93 for the Ziggy 1978 cards. That'd be my first one. Right there. My next one is a teeny little guy. Hi, Trina. How you doing? Let me see if I remember what date. I don't know if this one had a date. I know this is an antique. I believe it's early 1900s. I want to say like really early 1900s, but it is one of those little mini books there. Let me see how mini that is. So this one here is A Man Without a Country by Nathan Hale. So this is a really neat little teeny tiny old book. And I know there are a couple people out there who collect these. So when I see these, I love to pick these up. So this is the Little Leather Library. That's what these are. So there's a whole series of these, and there's quite a few. This cover has seen a little bit of better days, but it's still very much intact. All the pages are intact as well. I don't know if this gives you page numbers. Let me see. 87 pages. 87 pages in this one. So early 1900s, definitely an antique. I think, where did I pick this guy up? I'm trying to remember. It was in my travels to New England, in my New England travels. So if you're interested in my little tiny book, Man Without a Country, it'll be $12, number 73. $12, number 73 for the Little Leather Library book. And those are my two. Thank you.
All right. So if you're interested in it, just let Nikki know.
Let me
If you want to get you down, put 73 or 93, and she got you. So here's your needs.
Alrighty, so my first item up is I have a book from 1887, and it is called 500 Days in Rebel Prison.
Wow.
So it is very fragile, very fragile. So you can see there's a little piece that has tore off of the binding right here, and I will open it up carefully because some of the pages are trying to come out, but it has like little pictures. I'm trying to be very gentle with this because this is the first time that this book has been opened in at least 25 years. This was actually given to me by my mother-in-law, and it was her mother's. So they were book collectors. So she gave me a lot of different books. Let me see if I can find the date. My mother or my this book is very old, 1887, and fragile. My husband's grandmother was very big into genealogy, and so she made notes about everything she touched. Yeah, here it is. 500 Days in Prison, 1887.
That sounds like a Civil War book.
Yeah.
It is old. It is old. And I'm afraid to even mess with it too much.
By Charles Fosdick. Sorry, I had to say his name. I had to fun with that last name.
Oh, that's what the name was. Look, see,
Yeah.
But we're gonna do an offer up on this, and we're gonna start it at $20. You're not gonna find it. You just really aren't. So I know it's a one of a kind. It is old. So here's the back. It's just I don't know how else to show a book. I don't know. I just know it's 1887. 500 Days in Rebel Prisons.
It's not fiction, right? Is it a nonfiction book?
It actually has, let me see.
Like an autobiography kind of thing of like the guy in prison? That's just a question somebody was asking. Stacey May was asking.
Okay. I'm not sure. So there's a portrait of and like I said, I haven't opened this hardly at all until right now, just because I didn't want to mess it up. Lookout Mountain, prisoners of war.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Like,
Yeah.
and so it sounds like a Confederate soldier who was imprisoned in a Union prison camp.
The forward or whatever it's called, it says, to the parents, widows, orphans, friends, and surviving comrades of those who languished and died in rebel prisons, this little volume respectfully and fraternally dedicated, the author. I really don't want to mess with it much more. So if we don't have any bids, I will go ahead and move on to my next item, just because I don't want to mess it up. Like, she just gave this to me today, so I don't want it to be where, oh, I give my daughter-in-law something for 5 seconds. She tears it up.
Done and let the cover fall off.
Right? All right, so there was my first item. My next item is going to be some sheet music, and it is going to start at $5. You're going to get 4 pieces of sheet music, and I kind of put all these together because I feel like this person was doing some things. He was going through it. So the first one is I Apologize.
Hey, and Michelle.
Hey, Michelle. So this one was done in 1931. Then we have Guilty.
Should have put guilty first, then I apologize for being guilty.
The whole thing. This one was done in 1931. Then we have Little White Lies.
Oh my Lord. This person definitely was going through it. This seems like one person had them.
They were going through it. This one was 1930. 1930 for this one. And last but not least, you have Lies.
We should pack these up and send them to a certain somebody in Virginia.
Somebody got hurt. They got hurt bad. So the Lies one is in a little rougher condition than the others. Like, somebody wrote on his forehead.
I was just like, who put something right in the middle of his forehead? Right there.
So Catherine did this on 3/12/19s.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny's in at 5. Yay! And this page is ripped. It's still there. It's just ripped. So it can be mended. But if you're gonna frame these and put these in your music room, I think they would be beautiful. I still like all the graphics on them.
Yes, it did, Michelle. Should have looked like a gunshot to his head. That's why I was like, who did that to his head?
It did. So here is all 4 of them together. Here are the backs. Turn it around. Sorry, you know when you're not in your own space? Like, I'm so used to my own space. And
oh, yeah.
Doing videos and YouTube, and I feel all miscombobulated. Alrighty, if Johnny's the only one interested, we could go ahead and start counting it down at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. And hello, Julia.
All right. So sold to Johnny.
Sold, Johnny. Good job. Thank you.
All right. Congratulations, Johnny.
Got tired of those men's lies.
She got
tired of
that. All right. So now, if y'all didn't hear in the beginning of my the show, I am doing free shipping. So I'm going to start out. I'm going to do an offer up of $15 for this book. Is the Outline of History by H.G. Wells. New and revamped. And
oh, Michelle.
Reverse. And it's from 1931.
Ooh.
ADMB. And it just goes through history. Like it says, the age of reptiles, The age of mammals. Early thoughts. The language of mankind. So this kind of goes through the whole history. Writing. So we're going to start this off at $15. The career of Alexander the Great.
I didn't know H.G. Wells did a history book. That's awesome.
Yes. So you see it's in great shape, great condition.
Yeah.
And it has 12,055 pages. The history of Asia. So if there's no interest in this, we can move on to my next item. Just let me know if you are interested in it. Now we're going to do this one. What volume? It doesn't look like it has a volume in it. Oh, it does. Complete volume 1. Complete in one volume. So basically, it's all completed in one volume, right?
Yeah.
So you can see it's it was published in Garden City, New York, by Star Books.
I love the cover.
So that's, like I said, that's $15. Free shipping if you're interested in it. All right, so now to this one, we're going to do offer up of $15. Copywritten is 1931. Well, it says 1920 and 1931. So this book was 1931. Oh, okay. So this is the first one. So if you're interested in it, just let me know.
That is super cool. Julia's right. That is super cool.
So here's another one. Offer up of $15. And it is.
I like that.
York and His People by Sam Cohen.
Sergeant York.
Yes. So you got
4 volumes. Really,
Albert
John? 4
York.
volumes? Wow.
Oh, 4 volumes.
Now I'm gonna look. Jeez.
And this was in 1922, copywritten by Funk and Wagnalls. I think this is nonfiction, right? Nonfiction is
yeah.
Yeah. So to Floyd Pascal Caldwell, this book is dedicated with a love that wanes not, but grows as the years roll on. So you see the first chapter, a fight in the forest of Argonne.
Sounds like France. I wonder if this is a World War One book.
Actually, well, it could be. It was from the home.
Which is super cool.
Yes.
If it's like someone's memoirs from like World War One, which is kind of
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, it might not be. What do I know?
You know a lot. You're super smart.
Yes.
I just took a guess. 1922 in the forest of Argonne. I'm like, that sounds like France.
The molding of a man.
Oh wow.
You see, they got different pictures in it.
Oh, maybe it's not. So that's so cool. Is it a leather book? Cheryl's asking.
No, it's a hard book, like kind of a cloth cover.
Hi, Susan.
Pinch poke, you owe me a Coke. That's cool.
Yes.
We'll see you later, Julia.
Deeds of
Deeds
Destruction.
of Distinction.
So this book has how many pages? 292 pages.
Oh wow.
And again, in very good shape, very good condition. So this is $15 free shipping. If it's any interest in this. See the context. So if I don't see any interest, we can move on back to Nikki.
Okay. I am just looking to see where this stuff says. Okay, so because it's Aaron's birthday, I picked up some postcards. And the first couple, I have a lot of 7 postcards. We're going to do these at straight price. And they are up there in age. I'm not going to say exactly how old they are. A couple of them look like they're from, oh, I almost dropped one, from the early 1900s. So we'll start with the birthday ones first. Birthday thoughts.
Aww.
Birthday thoughts. Dear Joel, wishing a Mary? I think it says Mary. Many more happy years from Grandpa and Grandma something. And this one's from Worcester, Mass. Never mailed. So that's the first one in the lot. The next one is Remembrance on Your Birthday. Look at the butterflies. I love the butterflies on this one. This is also written on the back, happy birthday pretty much. This one's from Bangor, Maine. This one's cute. Look at their little sweet little faces. Happy birthday. It's another happy birthday one. This one just says on the back, it says Mrs. G.E. Littlefield, 51 Morning Street, City. I mean, that's just one heck of a way. Like, what city? What city did it end up in? Obviously no city, because there's nothing on the back. So that was fun. Are you home yet, Jen?
I am not home yet. We are leaving on Monday. So I will be back in Texas on Monday, bugging everybody in the chats. Y'all see me.
Yeah.
So
it's an Easter card. I love the Easter angel there. This is really pretty. This one is stamped. I think this is 1911. Really hard to see because it's super faded. And it's all written in French. So it's all in French on the back. Just cool. Ooh. 7 cards total, Trina. 7 cards. Then I've got a Thanksgiving card, which has this really cool, shiny, like foil on it. I love that. So we've got the blessing of the turkey. I don't know. Maybe she's pardoning him. Maybe she's pardoning the turkey. She's got like a stick in her hand. She could be pardoning him, I guess. This one was never sent. Never sent. And then I've got a couple of Christmas ones. So we got a little Christmas tree with the Christmas star. And like, I feel like these guys would not be hanging out. I'm just saying. I'm not sure they'd be hanging out. I could be wrong. This is definitely an older one. pre-1906, no divider on the back. And then one more Christmas guy, Christmas greetings from us. This one's a little bit nicer. And it's also written on the back. So these must have been like hand delivered because only a few of them have stamps. Which ones had stamps? This one. This was the only one that had a stamp. That one right there. And this one was 1929. So you get all 7 postcards: birthday, Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And they did in my travels find Halloween cards, but I wasn't going to be able to touch them. I'm going to tell you that right now. I did find them in Salem, Mass. I found them. And that video is out right now. So you can see some of the freaky stuff that I actually did find. So if you're interested in the 7, almost all of them are antique. I think there's just the one from 1929 that's a little bit newer on this side. They'll be $12, number 95. $12, number 95 for the lot of 7 postcards. And this one is going to be, I know, I do love it. I think they just like shove them in the mail slots. That's why I think they're really neat, the ones without the stamps. But some people like the stamps because they collect them from different places, and different stamp marks make a difference. I guess like railroad ones make a difference. So this next one I have is going to be an offer up. This I did get from Salem, Massachusetts during my travels. And it is a set of 2. This is going to be an offer up starting at 12. That helps, right? It's a set of 2 funerary registers. Ooh. And this guy must have been popular because there's quite a list. So it also comes with, which I thought was really neat, the receipt for the funeral, which took place in Xenia, Ohio. This is at right over here. There we go. Now it focused. 529. And it was $42.29 for this funeral. So this, I don't know who this one is. I have another one that's not going to sell today that will come up later that it's quite detailed. But this is just the card. It is all filled out with tons of names of the people who showed up to the funeral here, and then goes to the back. And then goes to the back. And then inside, there were 3 more pieces of paper with even more people written on it. I have no idea what the numbers mean. I'm really not really sure what the numbers mean next to it. It almost looks like money, but some of that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Maybe they all chipped in to pay for the funeral. And then another sheet with all. So this guy must have been quite popular. But then on the back here, it actually says how he died. It said taken sick April 7th, 1939, death May 6th, 1939. And then it says set morn at 3:43, age 73, 4 months and 14 days. So that's all written down there on the bottom, which is kind of cool. And then on top of that, there's another card with more people's names written inside, which I thought was really, really cool.
You think it's from the same funeral? From the same person?
It's all from this because they were like tucked inside each other. So it was all from the same funeral. So this guy must have been very popular.
Well, I know, but I mean, apparently the dude was well known or liked. All those people?
Everybody liked this guy. So I thought it was neat that it has, you could tell this was the one that sat out a little bit more because you can see all the like almost 100 years of goose on the outside, just like foxing. And this was the clean one. So this is the clean one. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Hey, it probably says here somewhere what his name was. I just cannot find it.
I've been gone so long, Kathy forgot my name. She doesn't call me Ken.
Did she call you Ken?
She forgot all about it.
I don't see a name on here, and I think it's funny that it doesn't say the name, but it just says when he was taken sick, and then someone was doing some math. So I don't know. Maybe they were adding up all the donations that people gave at his. Maybe that's what that was. All these like donations that they gave at his funeral. Oh. I don't know, but it just gives you the little brief bio of what had happened to him in 1939. I just thought it was cool. So I don't see any interest, so we can move on. I mean, it does have a name there, but I think it's the person who paid for it, who paid for the funeral, which,
yeah,
you know, that's kind of a lot of money.
Yeah.
Back then. Okay, that's it. Those are my 2.
All right. You're going back to Jenneads.
All right, and I missed you more, Kathy. I missed you more. I miss you guys. It's sad. 10 days is a long time. All
Oh,
right, so
Aaron, do you see Cheryl's comment?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
All right, my next item is going to be an offer up starting at $10, and it is a Tom Tierney Marilyn Monroe paper doll book. There are all in here, so none of them have been punched out. They are all intact on all the pages. So this is going to include stuff from like the different movies and stuff that she did. Like, and it says this outfit, Love Nest, 1951.
Uh-oh. Where's Warren?
Oh, Warren. Yeah.
But he said he liked the uncut ones too. Or did it uncut? Yeah, the uncut, like that, yeah.
Yeah, they're uncut. But I just thought it was so cute. And she's so, like, Marilyn was just an icon, right? So
Oh yeah.
this book was done in 1979, by the way, 1979. I'm trying to see how many. Oh, it doesn't give me a page numbers.
Oh wow. All of this is all Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, it's all Marilyn Monroe, and it's all of her like different outfits and stuff
How much?
she wore, and it tells you in movies. Like this Miss Mississippi one right here, that one she wore in We're Not Married, and it was done by 20th Century Fox in 1952.
Hmm.
And here's more. But they're just, I don't know. I just thought it was cool that they were all intact, none of them. And here's the doll itself.
Yeah,
Marilyn.
Kathy, that's what happens when we go on vacation. You don't see us, and then you get back from vacation, and you try to catch up on everything, and you just still not caught up.
Yeah.
I warned Jen.
Right.
How much is it?
It was an offer up starting at 10, but I don't see any interest, so we can move on. Move on to the next one. So my next item is going to be another book, and it's Trisha. Hey, Trisha.
Hey, Trisha.
So it's another book. This is another older book. On the inside, it says presented to Lucy Nelson.
CRR.
Oh, Cheryl. Okay. Oops, sorry. All right, got you. Thank you. This is another book. It does say presented to Lucy Nelson by R.M. McElroy, Fairview, April 28th, 1899, is what is handwritten in here. And this is a Withers Poems. So there's all sorts of poems in the book. It's filled with poems. There are 565 pages. So I'll just open.
Well, Cheryl wants you to send the dolls to Warren.
Send to Warren.
Yeah.
Right. So here's what it looks like on the inside. That's so sweet, Cher. I will do that. Now there is a little bit of damage right here. Right here. So I'm not going to fix that. I'm too scared to even open these pages because the book is so old. But in the, hang on, where did I see it? Sorry.
And very well read, and that's a good thing.
Sorry. Yes, because there was whenever I was looking through them, it said like the date that poem was done. Let's see. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Oh, okay, here it is. Like the poem that was right here. So this one was done in 1847, but it tells you at the end of each poem. But it's really cool. It's kind of little, but super, super neat. So if you are interested in this, it's going to be $20, letter A. $20, letter A. And I'll make note of the paper dolls real quick. Send to Warren Hart. All right, gotcha. Got it. No, we are going home on Monday, Kathy. We're going home on Monday. Going home. I'm excited to sleep in my.
One more day. She got one more vacay day.
Yes. I have at least. I mean, I have so many boxes that we're gonna try to fit. So we maybe end up renting a U-Haul.
Oh no!
Everything that I bought back, but it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Alrighty, those were my two.
All right. Now I am back, and I'm gonna do another book. And this will also be free shipping. And I want to start it off at $20. So here we have Margarine in Command by Caroline Wells. And it is copywritten in 1910. So you see the fantastic condition it is in, and for being an antique book in 1910. So here you got here, it says, Margarine was working away at her birthday cake. So this is an offer up for $20. And you got the different chapters. A family there. A Florence welcome. The lady arrived. The idols of March. And this has 265 pages. The back it says, The Margarine Books, Happy Books for Happy Girls by Caroline Wells. So you see the different series we have in this book for the Margarine. We got Vacation, Busy Days, New Friends, In Command, which this one is, Maytime, at Seacoast.
That's so cute. It's like a girl's book, like from back when.
Yes.
Look at that bow in her hair. That's fabulous.
So this will be $20, free shipping. And it's yes. Yeah, you got a little. Oh, and it's also like it has advertising for the
Oh, cool.
Bobsy Twins.
And,
I was never a Bobsy Twins fan, but I did appreciate the revamped Nancy Drew books back in my early teens.
Yeah. So, if there's no interest in this, I can move on to my next book.
I love that. How is it warmer here where Aaron and I are than it is in Texas where Jen lives? Because it was almost 9. It's 85 right now, and it's 6:30 at night.
Yeah, how much of children books you're looking at? Like little kids books? 'Cause this is more like what?
That's a
like
young girl's book.
preteen. Yeah.
Preteen,
Yeah.
like preteen.
And Karen,
Is
I
it-
do have one coming up in a little bit. I have a proper children's book.
Okay. I got some children books. So now I have another one that is an offer up of $20. And it's free shipping. And it is Marco Polo
Marco.
by
Polo.
Don Bynum.
We're such children.
I know.
Yeah.
We're like 12.
And
I
this
would love to be
is
12 again. I'm just going to say that right now.
copywritten in 1921. You see the little
Oh,
page.
pretty.
Yeah. So here's a little bit of a snippet of what's in the book. It says, I know your heart, Marco Polo. There was a great Avril's gallery ready to put to sea against Genon. A burning wind came, and the sand rose, and the desert healed like a ship. Oh, golden bell, golden bell. So we see, and so you got some pictures in there too. And you see the different Roman numerals for the chapters. I got some children books too coming up. If y'all want to see that. And it is 147 pages. All right.
Hey, Margarita.
Hey, Margarita. If there's no interest in this book, we can move on and go back to Nikki.
Okay. And Mary, it was awesome. Salem was a blast. It was beautiful weather the whole time we were gone. Only rained at night when we were gone, which was great. So, because it's Aaron's birthday, I brought this out when I did Claudia's birthday tea party. Now I'm bringing it to Aaron's. I'm selling it at Aaron's because he's the ephemera guy with the brooch hat. So this is Longfellow's birthday book from 1910. It is really, really old, and it is beat up. I'm not going to tell you it's not beat up. It's a beat up book, but the book is cool. So I'm going to read Aaron's birthday poem. When by night the frogs are croaking, kindle but a torch's fire. Ha! How soon they are all silent. Thus truth silences liars. That's Aaron's passage for today. So what's really cool in this is it has every month has the same stamp on top of it. It has the sign of the zodiac, and then every day has a little poem, and then the owner of the book has written in people's birthdays. So for any genealogy freak, you can now type in these names and type in the dates and you'll find them. So here's March. There's March. Look at all the names written in this book. It is really just super cool book. Some of the pages, like this page has fallen out. So some of the pages have come out. There's like, I think 2 or 3 that have come out. So I'm not saying it's not, it hasn't been beat up a little bit, because it has. But it is really, really old. And it has the dates and the names. Wow, there was a lot of people born on September 1st. Tons of people there born in
What happened
September.
9 months before that?
Christmas. September babies are Christmas babies, or they're in the bouts.
I love that.
Yep. So, if you're interested in the Longfellow birthday book, it's just a really neat book. And every day has a different poem and different people's birthdays and everything. Hey, Marianne, how are you? It'll be $12, number 81. $12, number 81 for the Longfellow birthday book. And if it was in better condition, it would definitely be worth a lot more than that. But 1910 Longfellow birthday book. That's what we got on that one. Then my next one is going to be an offer up starting at $8. And this is another birthday-esque book. This is the Book of Baby Mine. And this is a leather-bound baby book from 1930s. I think this one was actually technically 1929, if I remember right. Hold on. I is looking. Yep, 1929. This baby was born August 25th, 1929. Holy crap, 9 pounds, 7.5 ounces. My kids were that big.
Ow.
All three of my kids were that big. Yep.
Ow.
My oldest was 9'5", then the next one was 9'7", and Austin, that they took a month early, or almost a month early, was 9 pounds. So you can just imagine how big he would have been.
Wow.
So here's the inside of it. It has these great graphics. Why is my light messing tonight? Just because it wants to. So like I said, this is an offer up starting at 8. And the baby who was born is Daniel Irving Hooge. And it has, the whole thing is not written in, which I think is really great. And the graphics from the 20s and the 30s are fabulous in this. See, bless us, Carrie Ann. Bless us. Yeah, when it came to the third kid, the doctor looked at me and he went, "We're not doing that to you again, honey. We're not going to do that to you." Oh, look at the little baby. Look at the little bomb. So cute. So cute. Oh, they're so sweet. What's really neat is in the back of this, after you fill out all the, the regular stuff, and I'm thinking this was definitely a second or third baby who ended up with this book. There are ads in this. There are really, really nice ads. Yeah, that's what happened. My second one was overdue, and that's when he ended up by weighing 9'9". He was way overdue too. It was like 2.5, 3 weeks overdue. So really neat ads. And then there's a schedule. There's a schedule in the back of this of what we think you should do. It's like a book for first-time moms almost. Great graphics. Where did I see that? Tells you to give them fruit juice. What to do if baby's sick. Hello, Lady Elaine. Thank you for that $8 bid. I appreciate that. Too good for baby mine. This is the milk. Here's an ad for milk for baby. I guess it's like the Ephemera of today, which is really kind of neat. And there is, I think there's it's just shy of 100 pages. It's 94 pages long. And then there are some blank pages for any of you journalers out there. Really pretty blank pages. Like I said, it was only written in the very, very beginning. And I can only think that this was not a, my favorite page. This was a second or third baby. Because you know how it gets. You have more than one, and that's it. Only the first one that gets everything. So I just see Lady Elaine. So we will start counting this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blow out your birthday candle, Aaron. Woo! Okay, thank you very much, Lady Elaine. If you could just send me your info, please. I don't think you bought from me before. Actually, I'm pretty sure you haven't. Appreciate it. And those were mine too.
All right, now here is Jenneads.
All right, so I've got a couple of like cookbooky things or recipe books. So the first one is from 1930, and it is the Hershey Recipe Cookbook. The recipes are done by Carol King, and this is 235 good things from Chocolate Town. I want to live there my whole life. But let me show you, like here. And there's 77 pages, I believe, in here. 77 pages. But it has the recipes. It has really cool like history of the factory. I mean, once I saw chocolate, you've got me at chocolate all day, all day. Here are some of the graphics. And there is some like creasing around the back of the book, but again, this is from 1930, so people probably use them a lot. When you have guests, it gives you little items, like a little, almost a little menu of what you can cook for when you have guests. Cocoa and chocolate cakes. Ooh, a chocolate almond bar layer cake. Just filled with a lot of great recipes. This is going to start at $10. Chocolate marshmallow filling. Oof. Here. Let me try to find some more pictures. Oh, the checkerboard cake. But it says for your health. Hershey's for health. It helps my health. Cookies and small
Our
cakes.
mental health, right?
So does. So does. But there is a lot of different, I mean, again, it's recipes, it's pictures. Excuse me. Recipes, pictures. Here's the factory where everything is made. Really neat. Alrighty, so I see Susan is in at 10. So we will go ahead and start counting it down at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bed end. Don't see it. Sold to Susan. Okay, I saw it. I was like, wait, I don't see it. I don't see it. Thank you, Susan. That's going to go home to you. You'll love it. So my next one is The Joys of Jello.
Oh, I had that one. As long as you don't put any weirdness in my Jello, we fine.
There's some weird stuff. There is some weird stuff. So this one was done by General Foods in 1963, and there are 95 pages. The spiral, still good. The graphics, that looks yummy, right? You would eat that.
Well, as long as it doesn't have anything weird in it, yes. If you
No,
start putting
I swear to you, it looks like pineapple and avocado. Like, it is weird. It's weird. Okay, I'll show you some other stuff.
it looks like vomit. I don't know why they do that. See, I need that one.
Why does that cake look good? That cake looks good though.
There's your birthday cake, Aaron. Jen's gonna bake it for you.
Happy birthday, Aaron. No, I can't cook. I can't bake.
Oh no, she can only bake cookies and paint cute little Santa faces on them, but she can't bake.
So can you imagine cooking this on a random Wednesday night to give to your family?
No.
I'm like,
but my grandmother would have.
What? Hey, Krista. Yeah. Let's see.
All right, I'm not mad at that because it's like it's dessert. When you put meat and seafood in Jello, that's just wrong.
Oh, like was Jello the only thing they had? Let's see.
Maybe it was. I remember the jingle.
What was it?
Jelllo.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
They put a Waldorf salad in Jello.
No, just no. No. I wonder if it was the new. See, we weren't around back then, so I wonder if it was just like the craze, like Jello, like
Like,
everything.
what's our
Like,
craze? What are people going to be saying about us?
well, you remember the macaroons? Like everyone had to have the macaroons, and then the cupcakes, and then the cake pops and stuff like that. Like, yeah.
Look at this. So this is a frosty melon. It's cantaloupe or honeydew filled with gelatin fruit.
I'm sorry, cantaloupe's one of my gag fruits. I'm a 2-year-old. That's.
But there is avocado strawberry ring. I just think it's cool just looking through these, right?
Ew, head cheese?
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Is that shrimp on top
Yeah.
of the That is shrimp. Oh, they called it Sea Dream. I guess it would sound. Oh, the next one.
I see you dream and you think I'm going to eat that. That's what I'm saying.
Vegetable trio. I don't. Okay, so there's again there is there's 95 pages. It was done in 1963. It's the joys of Jello. So if you are interested in this one, it's going to be $10. Letter B. $10. Letter B. I think it's
Didn't they make Katie eat one of those gross Jello concoction thingies, and she almost uked trying to like swallow it?
I can't.
No.
I can't.
Yes, it all did happen in like the 50s and the 60s. I don't. There was weird food then. I would not have survived.
And the thing is I'm a sympathy puker too. So if somebody starts, I will start dry heaving. I can't. Alrighty, that was my 2.
All right.
Thank you guys.
If you're interested in it, just type in letter B.
The joys of Jello.
So here I have a 4 little books that are in like a little series. It says Nutshell. This is going to be an offer up of $10. It says Nutshell Library by Maurice Sandick. And someone owned it before. Her name is Tracy. So in here, you have these 4 little books.
Oh, those are cute.
Yeah, and they're about, the books are.
Oh, I like the alligator wearing that derby hat.
4 by 3. And we're going to do an offer up of $10 for this. So we have alligators all around. And as you can see, now some of them, the pages are starting to come out from the binding a little bit. But there's one of them, the books that you fan through and it moves as the pages go. So that's one. There's the other one, and this is free shipping. Pierre.
A cautionary tale. Yeah, don't play with lions, kids.
Characters. Yes. Chapters.
Just ask Sid Free and Roy what happens when you play with wild animals.
Yes.
That is cool.
Here's the other. Chicken, soup, and rice. And these are from, it was copywritten.
A book of what?
But this one was in 1962.
What? Show the front cover again. It says chicken with rice. A book of what? Underneath the little thing there. No, up a little bit. A book. Oh, a book of months. Months. Okay. I thought it said moths. I was like.
So yeah, it says April.
Oh, that's cute.
May. June. July. All through the month.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yes. And we have One Way Johnny.
What was Johnny? That is so cute.
A counting book. So as you can see, you the book
Oh, that is
moves.
so neat.
Yes.
That's a book for little pixies. Yes, Krista.
Yes. So we have all 4 of these for $10 free shipping.
I just love the alligator in the derby hat. I absolutely love that.
That's cute.
Little books for little fingers.
So if it's no interest in that, we can move on. So we have now, I have 3 books. I'm going to do an offer up of $10. Free shipping. All this is free shipping. So we have Disney, The Wonderful World of Disney, The Princess Who Never Laughed. And you see Goofy on the front.
Goofy can make anybody laugh.
All right. He was my favorite.
It was that scream he always did.
In 1974, copywritten.
Great year.
Yes. Then we have Button Soup.
Oh, there's something to do with your old buttons, peeps. Make button
Yeah.
soup.
I'd rather eat Jello pie or whatever.
1975. And then we have It's a Mystery, Charlie Brown.
Oh,
Did you
Charlie.
see that, Jen? That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I remember that one.
1975. So all 3 of these for $10. Got 1, 2, and 3. All right, if there's no interest in this, we can move on and go back to Nikki.
Ooh, okay, I'm going to try to show these off the best I can. So this is going to be an offer up starting at 10, and I have 7 Victorian die cuts. And some of them are a little small, so I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to try to show them off the best I can. So here we've got a little boy dressed to the nines in his little top hat. I love his little face. He's pondering. So that's the first one. And we've got the dog pulling the boys on the wagon, and the one boy, he's fallen off. He is going to tumble. His legs are up. His head is down. He's going to take a tumble. And I'm holding the dog. There's Nix. That's my puppy, pulling the babies, pulling the kids. Then we've got, let's see, a little kid playing little Chefy Poo here. Playing little Chefy Poo. His little red pants. Like I said, some of these are really small. And some of them do have the old, like this one here, I think it was the wagon one. The old ads that were on the other side. And these are all, I don't want to call them cardboard, but similar to a cardboard, or paper dolls, like similar to the consistency of older paper dolls. Here's a boy trying out his umbrella in electricity, and I don't know why this baby has no clothes on, but he has no clothes on. I know he's got like a towel on or something. Somebody needs to put.
Heck no, Mary. Heck no. You keep it. Speaking
Mary,
of,
I told that story to my ex-boss at Crowhaven Corner. She's like, well, that's what you get for buying a voodoo doll from New Orleans. I said, she locked it in a toolbox. She goes, she should have locked it in a toolbox. She lost it. Thought it was great.
Don't you know when an owner of a shop in Salem,
When a witch, when a witch tells you, well, that's what you get.
you should have bought it, girl, Mary. Mary, is it still in the toolbox?
Mary, I think you should send it to Jen as a present. I'm just saying, send it to Jen as a
Don't
present.
send it to me. Don't send it to me.
Hi, Claudia.
Unless I can do it to where it like does my laundry or something, then
It might. You
send
never
it.
know. Maybe it's a good Chucky doll. So we get a little baby who somebody gave the bellows to the baby. Look at that Chubba Wubba. Somebody gave the bellows to the baby to, push up the fire. Not necessarily a great idea. And then we've got the lady with the, I don't know, it looks like a sitar, but it could be a lute. I'm not sure what it is. Isn't she lovely?
Nikki, the toolbox fell off the shelf.
That's my,
Mary,
what?
Mary, I'm sorry, your whole house is haunted now.
WTF, Mary, we might have to do, what was that song by Sarah, I think it was Sarah McLachlan. Sonny came home and she like lit the fire on house and like walked out of the house. That might be what needs to happen right now. Sonny came home with a mission. Mary came home with a mission.
Oh, Mary.
Mary, you need to move now. And the last one is this sweet little baby face. So like I said, these were an offer up. Die cuts starting at $10. There's 7 different Victorian die cuts. Like I said, some of them actually have.
Claudia said, Mary, you need to move now.
Claudia's not wrong.
I mean,
Claudia is not wrong. Okay. Well, if there's no interest in these, we will move along. Get some sage. Mary, bring it really close. We'll see what we can do. Bring it really close. I don't think that's gonna. We need like holy water and a young priest and an old priest and maybe mini me to spin around in a chair. I'm not sure.
But I wouldn't be mad, Mary, if you took a picture of it and sent it to me because I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Just take a picture.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Send it to me on Instagram. Let's see what it says. On the IG.
I would be posting that all over. Actually, you know what? Knowing Margot would probably want it. She'd be like, "Yeah, send me that."
Absolutely.
Send me that. I'll take that. Okay, my next is going to be an offer up starting at 8, and this is a children's book from 1927. Look at those kids on the front. And this is actually in really good condition for borderline rubbing on antique. Almost 100 years old, not quite. Children All Year in Verse and Picture. So like the book you had, Aaron, I was like, oh, that's so neat. I have one of those too. So it has all through the year, different little scenes. And this book right here belongs to Gerald Rudnick from Betty, Margie, and Carolyn, Christmas 1931. But the book itself is from 1927. And like I said, offer up at $8. So this is January. The snowman. New Orleans. First Valentine is February right there. I'm just looking at the fact that she's in short pants and that just looks cold. That's all I'm saying. That just looks cold. Then we've got March. Don't fly kites. And let's see, we've got April, because we know April showers. I love this book. I thought this would be great if you had one of those, a nice little way to display it, like recipe stands, and you could just flip for the month that it's in. I'd look forward to the next month, but that's just me. There's May. Here's June with the chickens. June with the chickens. And they all have cute little poems next to them. There's July. I love the little paper hat. That's adorable. There we go. August, time to go to the beach. August. September, back to school, kiddos. It's the happiest time of the year for any parent or grandparent is September. I used to love it when my kids finally went back to school. October. I really wish they'd done a little bit more with October, but there's October. I was really hoping for some pumpkins or something, but
and the squirrel in the tree.
Squirrel. Do you know how many times I did that when I was on vacation? John would go, honey, come here. And I'd go, okay. Oh, wait, squirrel. One time it actually was a squirrel that I got distracted by. And we got Thanksgiving. Look at all the books. Do you remember when that used to happen, when there was no such thing as booster seats? And they pull out like a telephone book or a book for you to sit on? I remember that. I do remember that. Oh, December. Look at the cute little bum climbing into bed. for December. That's the book. Like I said, offer up $8, 1927. Really good condition. The Children All Year in verse and picture. Really good. Very little shelf wear. I think it was a really neat little book. But no interest, so we will move on. Those are my two.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's Nikki. Sorry. Here's
That's
Jenneads.
It happens. It happens. It happens. All right. So my next item is going to be a piece of sheet music, and it is Ship O Dreams. I just kind of liked the graphics on this one.
Yeah, that's cool.
And so it is written on the top, Evelyn Connor, January 11th, 27. So 1927. So this is for a song for voice and piano. And it was copyrighted in 1931. And it's in pretty good shape considering the age of it. So if you are interested in the Ship O Dreams, I guess I can show you the inside real quick. It's the inside. It's going to be $5, letter D. $5, letter D for the Ship O Dreams. And then on the back, it has the composers and compositions. So I guess it's different music that this guy did. So $5 for that. And then my next item is going to be two more kind of like cookbooks. So the first one, I'll do this one. This one is the Westinghouse Kitchen Approved Refrigerator book. Every home needs a Westinghouse, or every house needs a Westinghouse. I love, love, love. Look at these graphics.
Oh, yeah.
Love that.
Hey, Becky.
I love it. It is awesome. So it has all the different, and I could not find it. Hey, Becky! So I could not find a year on this book, but I mean, the graphics, that's kind of screaming, what, 50s to me? So it has different home hints, economical buying, standard measuring. It has recipes. Like, here's salads. Like, these pictures do not look good at all to me. At all. But they're all in black and white, I guess. So maybe that's why. Like, this is, like, little sandwiches.
Hey, Carol. Now, see, the little finger sandwiches, I wouldn't be against, because they look pretty and appetizing and you know, pedophores. That's the name of it, pedophores.
Pedophores, yes.
Pedophores.
Look at the punch. They threw everything in this punch, but the kitchen sink right here. There's not even enough room for the liquid.
No, there's not. But you know what? That's why you use your punch bowl.
Oh, the weight is called Country Club Punch. So
Country Club Punch. Okay, why not?
So, okay.
And then somebody comes along with a flask and kind of spikes it and then wanders away, watches and wonders why grandma got drunk on punch.
Yeah. But I love the colors. I love the graphics on this one. So with this one, you're also going to get the Pillsbury's Best Butter Cookie Cookbook. So there are 50 recipes in this. And I'm not sure, again, how old this one is. I could not find a date, but it does say, "Dear friends," and then it is signed by Ann Pillsbury. So it has basic steps of cooking, how to freeze and store cookies, molded and shaped cookies, drop cookies. Come on, y'all, it's Pillsbury. You know it's going to be cookies. Let's see some of the. Ooh, those look good. Caramel nut acorns. Oh, look at the owls. We should make those.
Jen, you should so make those.
So no, they do have some sugar cookies in here. I'll show them to you. Like, look at. Something happened to them gingerbread men. Those are some bow-legged gingerbread men right there. I was like, what? Why did they do that? Hang on, where is it? I think I passed it. No. Well, I know I saw it. Oh yeah, here they are. Well, Halloween cookies, Christmas cookies. So if you are interested in these, you're going to get both of them, and it's going to be $10 letter F. $10 letter F for both of these. And those are my two, Aaron.
All right. If you're interested, just put in letter F. All right. So now, here I have a 1930, basically a comic book.
I love this.
Oh, I saw that in your preview.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love this one.
Tilly the Toller. You can see it's 1930. And just a fair warning that it did come in, the front page did kind of come out of the binding, off the binding. So here you see, so I see Cheryl is in that 10. So you see the different, and it is, again, just remind everybody that it is free shipping. And like I said, I won't be invoiced until next week. But if y'all have any special requests, I could always invoice whenever you're like. And there was some coloring done inside of here. And it's by Russ West. The pages in there. So we can do a countdown. I see Cheryl's in. We are going once. Going twice. Going last call. Sold to Cheryl. All right, congratulations.
Nice.
Now I have, this is going to be an offer up of $10 free shipping. And this is a book of knock jokes.
That's another good one.
Who's there? Featuring Ed Otts, Knots.
Featuring Enoch Knox.
Enoch Knox. Okay. By Bob Den. Bob, yeah. Doom. Den, yeah.
Oh, you got Margarita at 10.
I see Margarita.
That's cool.
And this is 1936.
Ooh, it's a Whitman.
It has on this one. This is the best one yet. Notice the high class knock with the backhand. Who's there? Chester. Chester who? Chester sings at twilight.
Oh, I get it. Just the song at twilight. I get it now. That took me a minute. You gotta say it really fast. Chester song inside. You know the humor back then. We're not all gonna get.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. This
Where's my
makes
phone?
history. Knock knock. Who's there? Revere stay away from my door.
Well, we're very away from my state.
He must have had a big disappointment. He's been staring into space like that for 3 days.
Did she send you a picture of the voodoo doll?
Is it gonna haunt me because I looked at it?
Yes, now it's gonna haunt you because you looked at it.
Don't tell
So
me
here
that.
we go. All right, I see Margarita is in at 10. So I'm gonna do a countdown.
Mary.
We are going once. Margarita's high bid. We are going twice. Last call.
Girl.
So to Margarita. All right.
Jen, you're gonna have to show us. You're gonna have to show us what this haunted doll looks like. This voodoo doll.
Will like the voodoo-ish stuff?
Yeah.
No, it shouldn't, because the voodoo doll, if done by a correct voodoo practitioner, there should be pieces of the person it's supposed to represent. It's a puppet, so the person is supposed to represent.
It's there. It's proper.
So there'll be like hair or like a fingernail or something like that in it.
Oh,
Aaron,
wow.
you gotta make her big. I gotta see this. You gotta make her big. Big Jen, big.
Oh, wait.
Jen.
Oh, wow.
That's some stuff. That's some Haitian stuff.
Mary, what made you look at this and like, yep, I gotta have it. No. Mary. I love you, Mary.
Oh my Lord.
Uh,
No, it shouldn't affect you. But I will say this: the haunted doll Robert, who is currently in Florida, I believe he's in the Florida Keys. I could be wrong. He was super haunted, and he needed you to ask permission before you took a photo of him, filmed him, looked at him, did anything, because bad stuff would happen to you. So you want to get really creeped out? I love it, Trina. I didn't look.
Trina, talk about I hadn't looked. No, Becky, we are going back on Monday.
yeah.
How much snow did you guys get? It was so fun seeing snow, but I don't see it. So I'm sure if I did.
Yeah, she called it a shovel truck, Becky. She called it a shovel truck.
It was a truck with a shovel on the front. That is a shovel truck.
That is a shovel truck.
Yes.
Like Cheryl said, I looked. Girl, me too. I'm scared, Cheryl.
I looked. I'm okay. You're gonna be fine. You'll be fine.
All right. Wow.
That's awesome.
All right, we're going back to Nikki.
All right, back to me. Okay. So I have it going to offer up. This is going to start at $10. I'll type it in. Aaron, go ahead. Offer up.
I can type it in.
10. There we go. Okay. So, well, you can do my stop if we get to that point. So, see, Becky, I told her that. She was like, we were behind a shovel truck. I'm like, what is a shovel truck, Jen? A truck that carries shovels? It's called a plow.
I'd never seen one before. And we were
never seen one.
We were in front of it, and I was like, maybe we should be behind that thing.
Oh, yes, you always want to ride behind. But I think it's funny. I can't believe you've never seen a plow truck. I mean, I know you've had, like, just never seen one. I think that's wild. So I have a set of, I think there's 8 of them, Victorian calling cards. I finally found some really, really cool ones that I can bring to you. So on the front, they have the little, like, die cut. And then when you open them up, inside is the person's name. So when you would go to someone's house, you would bring this and you would leave it, and then they would take the card and they would know who was calling or visiting them, before telephones. So this is the first one. And they all have names in them, and they all have little die cuts. They all have different sizes with different cutouts too. So there we go. There's a little birdie delivering a message, and this one belongs to, I can't open this one. Well, I'm not going to force it. With age, some of them have stuck a little bit. Kind regards. You can see the difference in the shape there between the different ones. So this one is a Bertie Richardson. Miss Bertie Richardson had this calling card. This one's neat. This is a little like basket, but then this part right here opens up to reveal the name inside. And this one is Nancy True. Not to be confused with Nancy Drew. Nancy True, like she's telling the truth. That one. So they said offer up starting at 10. This one's neat for like Memorial Day and 4th of July. I love that one. I love the shape of this one too. I thought it was really neat. And they don't say anything on the backs. The names are underneath the little die cut. So when you see some of those die cuts, this is where they come from. This is Effie. Oh no, this is Abby Wallace. Abby Wallace. And then we've got another really pretty one that's really good for like Memorial Day, which is next weekend. Can you all believe it's Memorial Day next weekend? Oh, so looking forward to that. And then this one says faithful and true. This one's really pretty. And unfortunately, the name on this one is worn off, but that one is really pretty with the roses and the little dove. I like that one a lot too. So I know, I can't believe it snowed, Becky. That is crazy.
Bye, Becky.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's my favorite. 6, 7, and 8 Victorian calling cards. But I don't see anybody interested, so we will move along to my next one, which is also going to be an offer up, and this one is going to start at $8. Now there's no date in this book. Oh, Larry, there you are, Larry. I see you. I guess there's a bigger lag than I thought we had.
Hi, Larry.
Sold to Larry. How you doing, Larry? Sold to Larry. Okay. So my next one, this is going to start at 8, and thank you, Aaron, for putting that in. This is Alice in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass, I believe. Alice in Wonderland Adventures. There is no date yet, Through the Looking Glass, on this one. It is definitely an older one. I had another one almost exactly like this, and it was from the 30s. So it is an illustrated copy. I see Cheryl at 8. So it is an illustrated copy. There's the Arden Book Company, New York. It does have some wear to the binding up at the top and down at the bottom, and some shelf wear, but the pages are all the rough cut, which I love that rough cut paper that they would do, so it wasn't all super smooth. This is one of my favorite pages. I don't know why it's in there, but they had the chess game when they were playing chess. They have that illustration in there, which is kind of cool to see that. Here's the introduction. There. It might. Let me look and see if it has the Jabberwocky poem. Humpty Dumpty. Oh, it has both Alice and Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. So I guess it has both books in there. And it might have the Jabberwocky. Well, it's not in the table of contents, but so it does have both in there. So this is actually Alice in Wonderland right there. That's the first one. And then the second one goes through, this is Through the Looking Glass, the introduction to Through the Looking Glass. So I guess it has both of them in there. And is that poem in the second one? Or is it in the first one? Do you know, Geneva? I don't know. I'm only an Alice in Wonderland fan because of Johnny Depp, watching him play. There's a couple of poems in here, actually. It's got Humpty Dumpty, Tweedledee Tweedy. Oh, well, here's the walrus. It should be the Through the Looking Glass, if I remember, would have had the poem, I think. Yeah, now, because it just hit me, because that was when she had to battle, Alice had to battle Jabberwocky at the end. I don't.
She said it should be Through the Looking Glass.
Yeah, Through the Looking Glass. I'm looking. I am not 100% sure. Queen Alice. I want to say her name. Oh, there is a poem here. I don't know what that poem is though. But there are a couple of little like small poems. I don't know how it's labeled. There are a couple in there, but it is two. But I see just Cheryl. There is a split too. I just noticed when I opened the book up, there's a split right here. But it is a really neat book. So if anyone else is interested, you're gonna have to go 8 or higher. I am gonna start counting it down. So 10. Oh, I love the little thing. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
All right.
Cheryl.
So to Cheryl.
8. Okay, thank you very much. Those were my 2.
All right, congratulations, Cheryl. And here is Jenneads.
All righty, so my next item is going to be a lot of 2 books, and it is going to be, they're kind of like cookbooks, I guess, because this one is Seasoning Makes the Difference by Cheryl French, and it's the French company that put this out in 1951. So it is in color. I want this.
Oh, the first
I want to own that and the fishbone plates. I love those. So it starts off with Dear Homemaker. StreamYard. There we go. Dear Homemaker. I thought that was funny. I'm like, you thought. Let's see. But it does have recipes in here and tells you how to season things, what to season it with. Like that was pot roast salads with dressings. If you're having a club luncheon, you can be super fancy. I kind of want those cups too. Isn't that amazing when you're looking through some of this stuff and you're like, ooh, I want that. Not that. So that was seafood. Here's economy casseroles. There. Regal dinners, cakes and frostings, desserts, backyard buffet. Go for that. So this is the first book that you're going to get. Again, Dear Homewrecker. I mean, I know that's true, Johnny. So again, this one is 1951, done by the French company. There's 31 pages in this one. This one has 28 pages, and it was done in 1942, and it is done by the Pet Milk Company in St. Louis, Missouri. There's more of the Jell-O on the back. The graphics are great.
Oh yeah, cookbook graphics from back then were fabulous.
Like little advertisements in here as well. This is radio personalities. 2 great radio programs. Mary Lee Taylor, Saturday Night Serenade. Oh, are you asking? Here's a little question and answer thing. Are you asking yourself, how can I make the most of the money I spent on food? How can I make the sugar I have go as far as possible? Woo.
That sounds like World War II rations, kind of.
Well, it was 1942.
Oh, so I guess it was.
Tempting, thrifty, wartime meals.
Ah.
Nice.
So, and it even has meatless options. Oh, this one's Victory Meat Patties. It looks like a cheeseburger with no bun.
I was like, really? Victory.
Victory. Pet gravy, pet butter spread, fruit bread, spoon bread. Ew. Ooh. Tamale pie. Hey D, how you doing? Cranberry pudding. Like they just have pictures of salmon. Oh, look at the little baby in there.
Is that baby in a cage? Did you know that back then they would take their babies for fresh air and put them in this cage and like stick them outside the window?
Oh, there we go.
The baby is in a cage. I asked my grandmother if she ever did that to my dad. She was like, no.
There you go, for Valentine's Day, for the one you love. Jello. Jello.
Jello.
Meatballs. Let's see. I mean, just pancakes. I feel like that's a given. You kind of know. But anyway, so two super neat cookbooks. This one was done in 1951. This one was done in 1942, Wartime Meals. So if you are interested in these, they're going to be $10, letter Z. $10, letter Z, if you were interested in these two. That is my first item. And then my second item is going to be another piece of sheet music. And it is When It's Springtime in the Rockies. And I have
it snows, right, Jen? When it's springtime in the Rocky, it snows.
And you get behind or in front of a truck that has a shovel on the front of it. You don't because you've never seen one before. This song was done in 1929. Now, Catherine was very proud. She wanted everybody to know this was her copy.
Well, at least she spared his forehead on this one.
She wrote on a lot of stuff. So this is Rudy Valley and his Connecticut.
Rudy Valley. Rudy Valley was a big deal.
Oh yeah, and that's him. That's him. So if you are interested in this, it's going to be $5, letter M. $5, letter M, and those are my two, Aaron.
I thought you were going to have to start talking for Aaron, Jen.
Yeah. I should do that. Next time we're going to do that.
I know. I was fixing to.
All right. So next up, I have this. I have a book that is I'm going to do for $10 to start it off.
Ooh.
And here, this is 101 famous poems. And this was copywritten, and it's an offer. We're going to do an offer up of $10 for these. And hello, Christina.
No.
And it's a copy written in 1929. So in this book, we have poems from William Shakespeare.
Ooh, nice.
Mercy. We have
1968.
From Lucy Loracom, Cam. Robert Browning. I had to give it a double look. I thought it was saying Robert Downey.
Ah!
I'm wrong with little Robert Downey Jr.
Mary Dodge. And there's Edgar Allan Poe in here. I just gotta find them.
And then Margarita sends me like 70 pictures of a snowplow. I know what it is now. But it's,
I know Edgar Allan Poe is in here. I can't find them.
oh my God.
It was funny because I asked her, I said, Jen, you had an ice storm a couple of years ago. What did they use? She was like, sand.
Yeah, they do. They use sand.
Sand.
It looks exactly like that. That's right.
Edgar Allan Poe is in here somewhere, but I just can't find where he's at. So here you got 101 poems. And it's $10 free shipping. So if there's no interest in this, we can move on. Now we have another offer up of $10. Free shipping for this book, Blind Rafferty by Don Bynum. Here he says, I may be a blind man, he says quickly, but you are a dead one if you don't take your words back.
That's gangster.
Yeah.
We would call them cow catchers. Yeah.
And then, you know, they got a few quotes in here in this book. Oh, Raffy, her voice comes eager and swift. Tonight in the dust, you look young. Island.
Once we turn the lights on, forget about it.
Island darling, the piper sweep. Sir, I thought the day I met you, my pipes were sealed like a organ.
Oh, I'm sure they were.
Oh,
I'm sure they were filled like an organ, weren't they?
I wish I was a good hopper. Rifer was musing from the sake of the height itself. Heart, not height. Heart.
I can make anything sound wrong. It's a talent.
So this is copywritten. Did I say the copywritten in 1929?
I think so. I'm sorry, I got distracted by his pipes were filled like an organ. And that she looked good when the lights were off, not, when the lights were off.
I look really good with the lights off.
We all look really good with the lights off.
So this has 175 pages. It still got the dust cover on there. A few minor things on the dust cover on the side of it, back of it.
It sounds like a love book, anyways. So I'm sure it's lovely. It is,
Yes.
I love the graphic though on the front. I love that graphic. So, but do I look good in the morning too?
No, you look better at night.
You look better at night.
You look better in the dark.
Oh wow.
At dusk. And then you got my hand like this, like.
All right. If there's no interest in this, we can
Aaron's
move
never
on.
gonna ask us back.
Aaron's gonna be like, "This was a bad idea."
That's it. No more.
All
right. We're going back to Nikki.
Oh, sorry. He warned you at the beginning we were gonna have jokes, and we totally got jokes. I can't help it. Oh, goodness. All right. I, too, have a very old book here. It is a leather-bound book, and I'm going to do this as an offer-up starting at 8, and it is a Dickens book. It is Little Dorrit by Dickens, and this one was actually published in 1906, and it is a small one. And I'm going to describe the pages as Bible pages. You all know what I'm talking about? Those tissue thin pages. So the pages are Bible pages, I'm going to call them. It does have a ribbon to mark your place, and it does have a few illustrations. So it's 1906, so antique, delicate book. So it does have the few illustrations there. It has the little, like literally, this page is still in there. I like the way it sounds. I wish y'all could hear that. It's kind of neat. It was inscribed, not by Dickens, that would be awesome though, right? To, I'm not even sure who that says. I think Jean Nicholson, June 25th, 1907. So it was a gift. This is the New Century Library, The Works of Dickens, Volume 11, Little Dorrit. And this is an offer up starting at $8. It is a leather-bound version of it. Somebody had a sticker here at one point trying to sell it, so that's what that discoloration is. The cover is hanging on. I'm not going to say the cover's in great shape. I don't know if you can see. It's right down here. The cover's kind of splitting a little bit. I see Cheryl at 8. Thank you. But it's a beautiful, beautiful book. The back is definitely better. I actually think it was a very well-loved, well-read book. They used to read these around, at night in the fireplace so that, they could entertain. Mary at 9, Cheryl at 13. And this is, I have no idea why it's this long, but I think it's because it's a set of volumes. It says 895 pages. Oh, no, it is 895 pages, I guess. Holy crap. How is it 895 pages? I guess that's why they have the little Bible pages. Hey, book. So we'll go through this and count this down. We'll do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Cheryl. Okay, Cheryl, that is coming to you. And then my next, Jen's had a lot of cookbooks, and then I decided I was going to bring one little lot of cookbooks myself. And mine are from the UK. They're all from the UK. These are going to be a flat price. So we have Scottish cookery. Let's see if I can get that to show. It's a small one. This is a tiny, tiny, tiny guy. Ooh. This one was made and reprinted a bunch of times. So this one is actually 1987, but the original copyright is 1972. And you can't go wrong when you've got scones.
I love scones.
I love scones too, and pancakes. And only the Scottish know how to make good scones. So there's a really good. Is that sour? All right, maybe not sour milk scones. That didn't sound good. Treacle scones. I'm on board for that one. Potato scones.
Oh, I like blueberry scones.
Scotch pancakes. They've got cakes and biscuits. There's a whole bunch of little, because there's 3 in this lot. I'm not going to go through like everything. Meat dishes. There's a whole bunch of cute little, like if you ever wanted to try something outside, the box. The Scottish cookery in this lot. Then we have high tea and supper recipes. This one I did find a couple really nice ones in. Pineapple cream. Yum. That sounds good. No baked chocolate squares. Mincemeat meltaways. Brown bread ice cream. What? Fruit gingerbread, tuna risotto, sausage pie. There's some sausage pie. And this is neat because it's on the little, so you can flip it over. That little binder. And this one was done, and this one did come from England because originally it was 65 pence, 65p, which I have no idea. This one did not have, that's what it was. This one did not have a copyright date. This actually, asparagus with chicken. Back in the day when I was still actually eating chicken, and I love savories. Mm-hmm. So you get this book. No, there's no date on the back either. I was hoping it was on the back. And then favorite Welsh recipes. This book is super cool because not only does it have the recipes in it, it also has some really, really fabulous pictures. And this is another one they don't have a publisher date on. But you get the picture of some famous place in Wales, and then you get the recipe as well. So Welsh cakes. And then they actually sometimes, and I'm not going to try to massacre the Welsh language, although they do say bad Welsh is better than no Welsh. I know they like that in Gaelic too. Bad Gaelic is better than no Gaelic. You get really nice pictures of the Welsh countryside, as well as a really cool recipe. If you're thinking to, spread your wings and expand your culinary palette, this is a way to do it. So you get the Scottish cookery, the high tea and supper recipe, and the favorite Welsh recipes, all 3, and they're all minis. You can see it. There we go. They're all the minis, like 4x6, and then this one's even smaller than that. Mini set of cookbooks for $8, number 63. $8, number 63 for the set of mini books, mini cookbooks. And those are my 2. Thank you, Aaron.
All right. Thank you. Here's Jenneads.
Alrighty, so I have my last two cookbooks for this sale. The first one is How to Freeze Foods. So I thought it was really kind of cool. I could not find a copyright date in here, but it's anywhere from meats to breads to vegetables, special tips on game, birds and animals, big game, small game. I mean, baked goods. It shows you what you will need to do that, to freeze foods. I mean, at first I was like, why would you need a manual on how to freeze foods? But they just really didn't do that back then.
No,
So
they didn't know how. Yeah.
yeah, how to use your freezer for full convenience, efficiency, and economy. Have a plan, arrange food for easy removal, label and inventory. Just really
Or
neat.
just shove it in the freezer, and when you open it up, grab whatever's first.
Right. Quantities your freezer will freeze in one day. So it even gives you a little table. So if you have a 10 cubic foot, you can freeze 30 to 35 pounds. I mean, just really, really cool. Really cool. So you're going to get this one. And then you're also going to get this one that was copyright in 1968. And it is Spin Cookery with your blender.
Oh, I was like, what is spin cookery?
Me
You had to
too.
be on a bike, and that's how we like cook.
I was like, what in the world? But I like the graphics in this one. I think it's really cool, and it does give you the recipes and how to use your blender for appetizers, breads, desserts, entrees, salads. Just really cool. And it has 80 pages. I just could not find a date on when it was printed. So if you are interested in these, they are both going to go together as a lot. They are going to be $10 letter T. $10 letter T if you are interested in these two. And then my last item this round is going to be another piece of sheet music, and it is Sunrise Serenade with Glenn Gray. I like the graphics on this, and I love how they had the big orchestras with them. You know what I mean? Like the bands. I love that. Love that. This one was done in 1937. So it does have it has a couple of songs. Sunrise Serenade. It has Blue Fantasy, and that is it. I thought there was one more. I thought there was three, but it's in good shape. Someone that did write their name at the very top, but other than that, it is perfect, and you would still be able to frame this, and it would be amazing. The music is by Frankie Carl, lyrics by Jack Lawrence, featured and recorded by Glenn Gray and the Casa Loma Orchestra. So if you're interested in this one, it's going to be $5 letter U. $5 letter U, and those are my two.
All right.
Aww. Bookie so sweet.
All right. All right. Now I have a book. We're going to do an offer up of $10, free shipping. And this book, now the back of it has been through a little bit of problems. It's called The Token, and this book is antique. It was copywritten in 1933, Hawthorne.
1833.
1833, I meant.
I was like, wait, that was an 8.
Yeah, 1833. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a carving in the book of a lady on sea that's standing on a seashell, and there's a ship behind her and all that.
Oh,
so it could be like
name of this
a
book?
mermaid or something. But yeah, and but one of the things about this is it is missing,
The
I
store.
think, like 13 of the first pages. So
I
they're
think
kind
I
of gone.
know this. I think I know this story. I think it's about a captain's daughter who he brings on board her ship, and they run into a storm, and he ties her to the mast, and the mast breaks off and floats away. Because Hawthorne was from the area I was just in, and it was off the coast of Gloucester. I think I could be totally wrong. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
1800s. Holy crap!
it is 1833. So that's an early 1800s event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this has 350 pages. Hey Angela, how are you? So you see the have a picture right there.
Yeah, that's what it's from. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
It says the seven voyages with
Vagabonds? What?
vagabonds. There you go,
Oh, no.
vagabonds.
I thought it was vagabonds, but then he said
Oh,
voyagers.
yeah.
Like maybe it is voyagers.
So the
That's cool. This is
so
almost, I mean, this is exceptionally contemporary to when Hawthorne was writing, which is what's really cool about it.
yes, and so
So if it's not a first edition, it's a second edition or something like that. Then does it say
uh,
inside?
it's like I said, it's missing pages. It just goes straight to
Oh,
this.
all right, I see it. Yeah.
So there's a couple pages that's missing, like the beginning pages of it. So all right, if it's no interest in this, we can move on. Now I have a book from that was copywritten in 1877, and this is George Eliot novels. Daniel D. Ronda.
Sure.
Good job. Good
Sure.
job, Aaron.
Sure. I have no
It's
idea.
in 2 volumes. So this is volume 2. So it goes on through here. Oh, I do have to put a offer up of $10. Fruit and seeds, and this has 426 pages. It says the different works by Harper's Popular Editions. And it has his little signature in front. So if there's no interest in this, you can move on and we can go back to Nikki.
He's got glitter on himself. Okay, this is going to be my last offer up. We're going to start this off at $10, and I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Victorian bigger die cuts. These are the bigger die cuts, or postcards, or advertisements. It's a little Victorian lot. So the first one here is a ship, and it says on the little envelope here, Happy New Year. And I think it's cool that you can open this up and you can actually stick a little something in there. I think that's super cute. Somebody, I don't know, maybe cut this out, or maybe it was a postcard. I'm not sure. It was probably glued onto something as a gift. Kind of looks like the Titanic there. Hopefully it's not. That would be stinky. We've got an ad here for Austin's Forest Flower Cologne. I like the name of it. And then in the bottom, it gives you how much. Let's see if I can get this to focus. How much this stuff was. No, it's not going to do it. So just so you know, it says 25 cents, 50 cents, or $1. And you had to pay for a trial size at 15 cents. This was in Oswego, New York. I think she's gorgeous. Then on the back, it has some quackery, which is even better. This is going to cure everything. All this is going to cure. It's going to cure everything. Health and Company Druggist, Washington Street, Boston, Massachusetts. So that's on the back of that one. And we've got Florida Waters, the richest of all perfumes. And you know, if you use their Florida water, your hair will look gorgeous, just like that.
Well, you think it's just tap water?
Yeah, I know, right? It's just tap water. No, the Florida water is actually a thing they still sell, and I wish I can remember all the stuff that's in it, but I just don't. And there is the little write-up for the Florida water on the back. Yeah. It does smell really good. It's very orangey smelling, so it does smell really, really good. Then we've got Ye Old Folks Concert. We got the owls there, Ye Old Folks Concert. I thought that was really cute. Very Halloween-y kind of, I thought. This one is probably my favorite. It has this really pretty, I'm going to call it netting or tulle here in between. And it's got all these really pretty flowers. And they're little doves, little lovebirds. That one was my favorite. That one's gorgeous. And then there's nothing on the back of this one. So you're going to get this one. Is the first one, or the last one I showed you. The owls. The Florida water ad, the forest flower ad, and the New Year's card with the little tiny envelope. That's my favorite part, the little tiny envelope, the fact that it still works. But I don't see any interest for $10, so we'll put this to the side. And we'll go on to, what's next one? Oh. Now, you can't do an Aaron show without bringing some photos. So I brought some photos. I brought me 3 chromes is what I brought. Bookle like this. I brought 3 chromes. So we've got Whistler's mother. Look at that face. She has a sweet face, though. I have to be honest. She does kind of have a sweet face. So I don't think she's a scary lady. And these are going to be a flat price. She is not a nice human. That is not a nice face. And I think she's wearing a wig, and she scares me. So we could turn her into a witch very easily. What the devil is she wearing? She's got like some cravat around her neck. And look at that long jewelry chain she has. And she's a little frightening. Yeah, run, book. You're right. Run. Run from. This one came out in Norwich. I love that they did this. They almost are like fancy business card. That's a man. I know. It's a man with a wig in a dress. That's just scary.
Somebody been playing with Mary's doll.
Haunted. And then we have this guy right here, or this lady right here. She's not quite as ferocious. Look at those big puffy sleeves, though. This is the biggest of them. So I've got my 3 crone pictures. I'm calling them here.
Like, she reminds me kind of like a housemaid or something. You know what I mean?
It's
like
the cap, right?
The hat, yeah. Or I want brown, which that's probably it too. But
Downton Abbey. She's who was Mrs. Oh my God, what was the maid's name? Mrs. Padmore? Is it Mrs. Padmore? Was it the maid? Not the head maids, like the one everyone went to.
So. I think so.
Looks like Amber's attorney. This is Elaine.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're
No,
not wrong.
I'm crying. I'm sorry. I've been dying laughing at just some of the outtakes that people have put together out there.
Padmore, Miss Padmore. Yes.
Padmore. All right. Padmore. So these are going to be a flat price for all three of them. They're going to be $9, number 87. $9, number 87 for my three little old crones here. Had to bring them. It's Aaron, you know. And those are my two.
All right.
Okay, I've got DMD.
87.
Okay. I know they are a little frightening, right? When you get them and they're that, like, you're just like, oh, is it Mrs. Hughes? That's what you're right. Mrs. Padmore was the kitchen lady. Mrs. Hughes was the head maid lady. See how long it's been since I watched Downton Abbey?
Yeah.
I know they have another movie coming out though.
I know, I saw that.
I did.
All right, here's Jenneads.
Alrighty, so my next item is going to be another piece of sheet music, and it's put on an old pair of shoes.
I thought you were going to say put on the Ritz.
I know. I was fixing it with the little. You remember that movie with the little frog that put
yes
head on his top?
Really, Angela? Just watching it for the first time, you're gonna love it. You never. I stopped watching though because too many bad things happened to too many different people, and I just had enough.
Yeah. Here is the inside. And this is done by Mr. and Mrs. Billy Hill. So I guess that's them. So if you're interested in this one, it's going to be $5, letter P. $5, letter P, if you are interested in that one. And then my next piece is called All My Life. I like the house on here. And this is an Irving Berlin music company by Irving. All My Life by Irving Berlin, introduced by Kate Smith, Sunday, February 4th, 1945. And this was copyrighted in 1944. So this is where it said that part. But I like the pink on here. I think it'll be really, really, really pretty. And again, it's Irving Berlin, so you can't go wrong with him. So this is going to be $5, letter A. $5, letter A. And those are my two, Aaron.
All right. Now I have some. I'm going to do an offer up of $15. And here I have Edgar Allan Poe selected work.
I love me some Edgar Allan Poe.
Me and Nikki just almost sprung our necks. We're like, what?
I broke my neck.
I broke my neck. Hi, John.
So here,
yeah,
the complete short stories, the narration of author Gordon Pym.
Pym. I think Pym's right. Yeah, I think it's
the
Pym.
Is it The Raven?
Yeah,
and other poems.
Nevermore.
So, but this one is a bit of a newer book.
Thank you very much, DMB.
You see the picture of Edgar Allan Poe right there.
The man died horribly too. I mean, like you.
And this book is from 1985.
It's a lovely bound book. It really is.
Yeah. And you see the gold trim. The businessman. So you see the different books, stories in there. Miss
Oh wow.
Found in a Bottle. Some passages in the life of a lion. Bonbon, the Shadow. So there's all different types, and this book has 753 pages. So this will be $15, free shipping.
Oh, do we have? I love that one. I like. Is that green? Is it a green bind like book? Because it looks like a
Yeah, it's
green.
green.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty. That's pretty. I like that.
And it's a gold tone outlining of it. So if there's no interest in that, I can move on to my next item. It's going to be another $15 offer. Here we go. You got John and at 15. So we're going to go going once. How many poems? There's quite a bit in there. Let's see. Let's see. It's basically all of these. It's basically all of this right here. I guess I'm assuming that these are all the poems that's in this book. So it's just or is this just the poems right here? Okay, hold on. So okay, I think it's just these right here. So I say about 30 poems in here.
That's awesome.
So 30 poems in the book right here.
And I can admit that was one of the only things I read in high school was when they said, "Oh, we're going to read Edgar Allan Poe." I was like, "Thank God, we're reading something I actually want to read."
Yeah. So we're going once. We are going twice. Last call. Sold to John. Congratulations, John. Now I have another. This I have a opera book.
Ooh.
Here is Kobe's complete opera book.
That is a fabulous book for at very least display. That spine is gorgeous.
Yes. And this was published in 1954.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
look at that.
That is gorgeous.
And in here, you have opera before Gluck. Then you got, you got Gluck, Mozart, German opera. You got Beethoven in there, Wagner.
All I can think of whenever I see Beethoven is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Beethoven.
French opera, Russia opera, English opera, Czech opera, Hungary opera, Spanish, American.
That's cool.
You see the little notes there.
No, you got bookend at 15. It's a fabulous looking book. I mean, just for display purposes, it's a fabulous book.
Yes. And it has 12,062 pages. Uh-oh. And some pictures to boot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
So I can start the countdown. So I see book is in at 15. So we are going once. We are going twice. Last call. Sold to book.
Congrats, book.
Congratulations,
It's a beautiful
book.
book.
Yes.
Beautiful book to a beautiful lady.
Then we're going back to Nikki.
Okay. So I have my own little songbook here, but it's so, American country. The Home and Community Songbook. So this is a Better Homes and Gardens in America limited edition, or did I say limited? No, sorry, not limited edition. Concord series number 19, the Home and Community Songbook. Who was written by down there, and this is the vocal edition only. So apparently the pianoforte accompaniments for this songs in this book are contained in the complete edition, Concord series number 2. So this is just for your voice. So this was done 1931. Find the date here. 1931 is the copyright, and it is just nothing. It is just filled with different songs. The whole thing. It's like a big old hymn book, but it's in really great condition, and it's just a bunch of like really fun little songs. My Gentle Harp, Avenging and Bright, Oh Mary, Thy Laugh Was Sweet, and then you bought a voodoo doll. There was a little maiden. I had to do it. I'm sorry, Mary. I love you.
Mary.
The Parable of a Sinful Rich Man. So there's a whole bunch of different songs. Some of them are older. Some of them I recognize. Some of we've got Hallelujah, Amen. So it's not really a church book as much as it's like songs that would have like been sung probably hanging out at night. So you didn't have to just have the sheet music. So it was like a whole book. So I thought it was really an interesting little find. The binding is in fabulously fantastic condition. There's very little foxing it to the corners down here. A little shelf wear, not a heck of a lot. So if you're interested in the 1930s Home and Community Songbook by Better Homes and Gardens, it'll be $8, number 83. $8, number 83 for the book. And then my next thing is a set of 5. And I think for the most part, these are from the 40s and the 50s. Airplane cards. So one of them is the tiny one. This is actually a cigarette card. So this would have come from a pack of cigarettes. So this is a seaplane. This is the Grumman Model G21. So it is an amphibious plane. And on the back of the card, it gives you a little write-up. Wings cigarettes. So like I said, this was a cigarette card. You would have gotten them with a pack of cigarettes back in the day when you bought them. So there's that one. Then the other ones are all the same size, but they're from different countries. So this is Turkey's Curtis Hawk 3. Curtis Hawk 3. And on the back, it says Warplanes of the World. You get a warplane every day and each dozen box of Spalding's Crawlers. So buy a donut, get a card. Awesome. There are 24 different planes to complete the set. Trade with your friends. Get a complete set of warplanes for yourselves. Always fresh at the grocery store. So, and it says the same thing on the back of all of them. So it's really funny. So there's the Turkish warplane. Then we have the United States Consolidated XPB-2Y1. That's a long name for a plane. Look at the wingspan on that.
Right. Wow.
That's some crazy. Like Howard Hughes must have. This looks like the Spruce Goose, and Howard Hughes built this plane. That's what that looks like. Then we've got from England the Super Marine Spitfire. So the Spitfire, which these helped win World War II. These were flying over Battle of Britain in 1939. This helped save the day. Those are cool. And then we have from England the Short Sunderland. This one looks like an amphibious plane too, but I could be wrong. So focus. See the little like. Little
Oh
feet.
yeah.
It kind of looks like an amphibious plane. I'd totally be wrong, but so these four are all the same from around the world. These four here, and then you get the little cigarette card on top of it. So all of these all in will be $8, number 99. $8, number 99 for the warplane cards.
Those
And
are
the
cool.
lunches.
All right. So $8, Trina.
$8, Trina.
And
Most
that's
all my stuff now is flat price.
all right. Here's Jenneads.
All righty. So
All right, Trina, I got you.
my next one is more sheet music. So this is from 1947, and it's called "Love and the Weather." I think this would be really pretty framed. I love.
Love and the weather. Which is better? Is the weather good? Is the love good?
But it has like a little umbrella in there. And this is another Irving Berlin piece. Again, this one was done in 1947. So if you are interested in this one, it's going to be $5 letter L. $5 letter L for this one. And then the next one I have is called The Old Lamp Lighter. Trying to see who sings it. I guess this is Hal McIntyre. I just love the graphics. That's the reason why I get these. I love the graphics on them. You see the little guy lighting the lamp. Let's see when this one was done. This one was, oh man, it's Roman numerals. So MCM XLVI. Y'all Google that. I don't know. I'm not good with Roman numerals at all. But if you are interested in this one, it's going to be $5 letter O. $5 letter O. And those are my two, Aaron.
All right.
1946.
Good job, Nikki.
She said running from the other room.
Something 55.
I heard her say, "Oh crap!" It's got Roman numerals. As I'm in the other room, you just said XL.
All right.
VI, yeah.
Yeah.
So here I have some postcards from around the world, I guess to say. So these are from the Bahamas. Bermuda. These are from Bermuda.
Ooh.
It's like a beach house right there. So we got 15 of these, and for $10.
I'll tell you what, Susan, if I ever went, I'd never come back. You'll never see me again. I'd be living the island life.
That's in UK, eastbound.
What year? Does it say what year they are?
Um,
Trina's asking.
no. It doesn't quite say the year, but it kind of, there's nothing really on the back of them. Kind of plain on the back.
Yeah, people went from mailing postcards to keeping postcards as souvenirs.
I mean, if I find a year, I think one of them has something. And I think these are from France, I believe.
Ooh.
It's from England. Okay, this one is from Canada. And it has 3-cent stamp on the back. And it says, I don't know. It's hard to see what he said, what he wrote.
Oh yeah, that's not even nice writing.
So I'm not sure of the year, but you know, I'm thinking at least 1950.
Yeah, some of them look like they're from then.
See the back. So these are for $10. If anybody's interested in it, let me know. But for now, we are moving on. And I have some children books. I'm going to start off at $15. So first off, we have Little Cloud by Robert Tolan.
Oh, how cute.
Fish Story. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Story by Russell Hallband. Picture by Lillian Hallband. So I guess it's a husband and wife. He wrote the story. She did do the pictures. Old man.
Wickets. I think it's Wickets. I want to say something else. I want to say Wicknuts, but it's not Wicknuts. I think it's Wickets.
Donkey. Wickets Donkey.
That's not a thing. That's not a thing.
And I bet his name is Dominic.
Yeah.
It's stuck in my head now.
And I think
Easy.
the books, and these books are from like the 1970s, 1975. This is from 1971. So you can see the authors in there.
Oh my, that was one of my, they don't play that anymore.
Do y'all ever watch the Emmett Otter junk band?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they never play it. They need to play it at Christmas now.
Play it at Christmas.
I've never seen it.
Girl, get on some YouTube. It's on here.
Oh, all right. Well, YouTube's one thing.
$15 for 4 books. Right, great price.
Awesome price, Aaron.
Yeah. So if it's no interest in that, I can move on back to Nikki.
Okay. I haven't seen Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas since like I was a kid, and now I have to watch it.
Like it was the 80s, right? Like it
Yeah.
was, yeah.
Yeah. I was a teacher. It was
Oh,
so cute. It was so cute. And with like Kermit, hanging out there too, and just the
I wanted to make
they're making instruments out of nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, our childhood. Okay, so I have a lot of sheet music. These are 1920s sheet music, and I love the graphics, which is why I picked them up. This one's probably my favorite because it makes me giggle every time I see it. Any ice to lady, and she's like, no. Like, we need to do something about her shoes. Like, I think she's trying to squeeze her feet in shoes that are way too small. And look at the collared sweater.
Oh.
What is this outfit, right? It's great. But I love it up top. Look at that. The new college hit.
He's got a bow tie on, so he's super fancy with his ice.
Yeah, he's got a bow tie, a college football sweater. This boy's no playing football. We know this. Like golf pants and shoes with no socks, but he's carrying ice. So apparently he must have been hitting on the young pretty girl back here, and Mama's saying, no way. No way. So this one is 1926. So 1926 for this guy. Then we have Constantinople. Used to be Istanbul. Istanbul used to be Constantinople. So before the Bare Naked Ladies, there was Constantinople by Harry Carlton. And this was done in 1928. It's another really fun one in red, black, and white. Then we have Carry Me Back to My Carolina Home, a foxtrot song. There we go. This one was 1922. Yep, 1922. And they're all in excellent condition. I'm kind of floored that these are all from the 20s and they're in such great condition. And then the last one, which is from 1928 and also makes me laugh, is My Troubles Are Over. No, they're not. No, they're not. They haven't even started yet. But this has nothing to do with money, because you look at him and you're like, oh, look at him. He's in a top hat. He's in his tails. He's got his little waistcoat on. And he's got like little flowers all smiling and following him. But then you realize he has a ring. So it's not like he's a rich guy. I thought he was like a rich guy and he finally made it, but he's got a ring. He's going to go ask his girl to propose. That's pretty much what the song was about. But your troubles ain't over. They haven't even started yet. So all four of these pieces of 1920s sheet music will be $8, number 98. $8, number 98 for the set of four, bordering on antique sheet music. So that's my first one. My next one is I had airplane cards before. I've got bird cards this time, and I have 10 of these. These came from Arm & Hammer baking soda in the 30s. So these were, I guess you would get them like, unlike the crullers. So, you didn't get anything really good to eat. You just had baking soda. So there's a lot of 10 of these guys. What is this one? There's a Junico. This is a Bobolink. Yes, it's a Bobolink. Not a character in Star Wars. That's Boba Fett. Then we've got the Phoebe. Phoebe. Not the one who sang Smelly Cat. Phoebe didn't sing Smelly Cat. What are they feeding you? Red-breasted grosbeak. The names of some of these birds, I swear to God. And like I said, they are the birds, the useful birds of America, and they have little write-ups on the back, and it will tell you what they are and what they do. We have the robin. I dropped it.
It's paper, though. It's paper. You pull it.
It's paper. We're good.
It's just paper.
Yeah, but then I lose it. What the heck is this thing? What is this? Oh, a killdeer, a plover. Killdeer, plover. Does it kill deers? I don't know. Doesn't look big enough, right? They're really pretty little pictures. Did you? That's cool. I know. I was listening outside today and just listening to the birds today was awesome. The redstart. And we have some bully birds around here. The grosbeak was pretty. Yeah. And this one is, I don't, apparently there's two of them. So there's another one, the red-breasted grosbeak. When we were in Gloucester, we saw yellow, I don't want to call them finches, but it's just what I'm going to call them. And they were gorgeous. You see this bright yellow up in the trees. Purple martin. Purple martin. Why won't my camera focus? Camera, focus. Doesn't want to focus. And the song sparrow. I like this. These ones I like. There we go. The song sparrow. So, it's warm in here and my arm just stuck to my paper. So all 10 of the 1930s, and I'm going to have to get a fan. I had to have a heater in the wintertime. I'm going to need a fan now in the summertime. 1930s Arm & Hammer baking powders, Birds of America, set of 10, $10, number 80. $10, number 80 for the set of 10 bird cards. And those are my two. Thank you.
Right. Here's Jenneads.
How many more do you guys have left?
Well, after you, I got 4 more, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have 2.
Okay.
Because I went first, so I only have 2 after this round.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So my first item is another piece of sheet music. It is called The Lost. I love
that was awesome.
graphics. I love the graphics.
Yeah.
So this has been taped, and you can tell the age of the tape. Look at that. So it has been taped. This is from, let me open it up, 1936. So I'll go ahead and open it up, show you that, if you can see it. There we go. 1936. So if you are interested in this one, it is going to be $5, letter Y. $5, letter Y, if you're interested in this one. And then the last one this round is called The Prize Waltz.
Hey, Sue.
Hey, Sue. Yo.
Tell Sue what you were following on the highway today, Jen.
Sue, it was yesterday. I was following a what did I call it? I was gonna say scoop truck.
A shovel truck.
A shovel truck.
She was following a shovel truck, aka a plow. I'm never letting her live that down, Sue.
I'm in Texas. We never seen
You've never seen a plow before. It was great.
Crap. All right, Nikki. MCM XXIV.
XXIV. So 1924.
Okay, so this one is from 1924.
That was so teacherly of you. Okay, class.
Okay, so this is and so this does have some tape right here. It's some old tape. This one is, who sings this?
Poor girl, there's a hat for that, she says. She wore it already, though. She wore her hat. Aaron, did you see her in her hat?
Oh, yeah. I didn't even recognize who she was. So it was you and who was it?
Oh my God, who the devil were we with? Oh, Michelle from
Michelle.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
Michelle.
So I was sitting there. I was like, "Oh, okay." I see her and the other lady. I'm like, "Who's the lady with the hat on?" I said, "Oh, that's Janine."
How dare you? How dare you, Aaron?
I'm sorry.
And she says she don't look cute in hat. She looked adorable in that hat.
Aaron couldn't recognize me. Oh, I'm like who is that? Superman. Whatever he.
Yep.
Superman.
You're Clark Kent, and then when you take the hat off, you turn into Jenny. So when the hat's on, you're just Jen.
Yeah.
You're like, no, never mind. Go back.
All right, Susan said she didn't recognize you either. So when you had your hat on.
I don't know. Is it good or bad? So I guess if I want to hide from y'all, I'm just gonna put on a hat, and then that's it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it.
Yep.
Alrighty, if you're interested in this one, the prize waltz, $5, letter C. $5, letter C.
Look at him trying to be all smoldery too with his eyes. He's trying so hard.
He's like, how you doing? How you doing?
You bet he looks like a vampire. It kind of looks a little
Okay,
vampire-ish.
Yeah, I feel it's the nose. It's the nose and it's the slick hair, isn't it?
And the one eyebrow, which I can't do, and I envy anybody who can do that one eyebrow. I know I look retarded trying to do it. Okay,
Nope.
good. You can't do it either.
No. Can you do it, Aaron? Aaron, you do it.
Right. You
Aaron,
see,
you're doing it.
Aaron can do it. See, John does it to me all the time. He can do it with both. I can't even do one. I'm like,
Look, Aaron's doing it. I'm over here like,
I know. I look like I'm constipated when I try to do it.
all right, that's my two, Aaron.
all right.
Vincent, yes, we'll call him Vincent.
Vincent.
Call him Vincent.
Okay.
Ooh,
So
yes.
I'm gonna do an offer up. Now I brung some cards, some cabinet cards for y'all.
Oh, you did?
Aaron.
So here is four women cabinet cards and a couple and a family. So here's one lovely lady right here.
She's really pretty.
Yes. Love it, Massachusetts.
I love those with the little frames.
Yes. And here it says Miss Emma King, born July 24th, 1841.
Wow. Instant ancestors.
There's another lady. There's an offer up of $8 for these. This actually look like, was this a drawing a little bit?
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
You got some pretty ladies.
And here's a family right here.
Look at that mustache.
Yes.
That mustache is off the hook.
So all 5 of these for $8.
I love the first lady. She's my favorite. She looks like she would have been an actress. She's really pretty.
Yes.
And they had no makeup back then. There was no such thing as makeup.
Yeah. So if there's no interest in that, we can move on. And now I have the men cabinet cards. Or just leave it up there because it's the same. I got a hookup, but actually it's on high bid. I got a place in Virginia where I get a lot of my ephemera from, and I find them on high bid. It's an online auction place. So here is 5 cabinet cards for $8. You got this gentleman right here. This was taken in Warren, Pennsylvania. You have him. He is in Hagerstown, Maryland. Kind of cut off, but you see Hagerstown.
Oh, he looks like a lawyer or a politician.
Yeah, it could be a politician. Could be and this young man right here.
Troublemaker. He got troublemaker written all over him. I take it back. He has troublemaker written all over him. He looks like he stole that suit.
And how about this one?
An Undertaker. Oh my goodness. He could be the Undertaker, Susan. Oh my Lord, that hair, that collar. Whew. Oh my. He's the only one with the mustache, though, but it suits him.
Yes. All
I
right.
shouldn't make fun of their suits, but you know, bald guy. Oh, bald guy is the Undertaker. I can see
That
it
guy
though.
right there.
Lawyer, Undertaker, same thing.
Yeah. All right.
There's a bug in
There's
here.
no interest in that. We can move on and go back to Nikki.
Oh, wait, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have 6 pieces. This is an ephemera lot. I'm calling this my dude ephemera. The dude ephemera. So there was 3 of these. They're all from 1953. 2 are identical. The other one is different. This is December 1953. So these 2 are exactly the same. I don't know why there's 2 of them, but there is. They give a little saying. Some people think they are worth a lot of money just because they have it. And this is a little calendar here on the bottom. I guess you get these once a month, but they are little notepads. So it would have been a little Jude notepad. So there's this one and this one that are the same. And then the other one, which is the same company, Acme Scientific Company. This is, if you'd rather be doing something else, it's work. That's very true. I get it. He doesn't want to be chopping wood, so he's hanging out down there. Also 1953, September. And it is a notepad. This one has, here's the polish for your molds inside. And I've got, this is weird. I have no idea. So, first of all, somebody did some very calculated mathematical equations on the back to get to 22%. That's cool. This is Go Rabitos. Yeah. I guess you could get your free, yes, please send me a free Rabisto's Brake Safety Tips poster. So you could fill out, and all of them are still here. Falling out. You could fill out one of these cards, mail it away, and get your free poster. I thought it was kind of funny. Maybe you could try and send it away. Who knows? And then these 2 are probably the fun bits. This is issued January 1st, 1929. It is the parts and price list of the 27-inch moto mower.
Ooh. Show it off. You're a white girl. Show it off.
The moto motor. Now look at the blades. I have one of these push mowers. This one actually is a motorized version of a push mower. So I have one of these that I use because I don't have a very big yard. But it's one of those weird things from the 20s that this was like the first lawnmower. So it comes with a complete little book there for that. And then this is the model PB Briggs & Stratton engine equipped with Tilson carburetor. So Briggs & Stratton out of Milwaukee. This doesn't have a date, but I'm going to assume that it's in the same time frame. So it also has all sorts of neat little writings and drawings, and I love it. There's a little scientific drawing there. And it tells you what to do if the engine stops, if it overheats, if there's lack of power, remedies. So yes, it's called Call AAA and take your car to the mechanic. That's how, as far as I'm concerned. So you've got 1, 2, 3. This is really weird. 4, 5, 6 pieces of Dude Ephemera. 6 pieces of Dude Ephemera, $6. Number 68. $6, number 68 for the men ephemera. So you buy this to show your husband. He'd be like, no, shh. This is bathroom reading. I'm going to go read about the moto motor from 1929. Or it's bedtime reading because maybe it'll put you to sleep. Okay, and my last item, I have 2 celebrity photo collectible cards. So this one is Joel McCree. I have shown these before. I actually had to look up who he was. It was like, I know his face, but I can't place him. So Joel McCree there. And it says on the back, this was November 8th. That must have been when the person got the card.
That's the best date ever.
I know. I wonder why.
This is my birthday.
I know. And Red Skelton. So him I knew. I love from that. He's funny. Red Skelton. and his says November 7th. So the day Jen's mom was in labor with her twins. With her twins. So these two guys here, these two, and these are from the, he might have been, I know Joel McCree did play in a movie, and I cannot remember, it might have been, now I can't remember the name of it, with Veronica Lake. He was Veronica Lake. I want to say it was Tilda, but I could be wrong. But I think he was really known for his westerns, I guess. He was a Western actor, and then he's a comedian, in case nobody knew who Red Skelton was. So the two, hey, heirloom, vintage, and collectibles. Did you? I talked to him. That's awesome. I would love to talk to one of these old movie stars, just right? $6, number 66. Ooh. See what I did there?
Don't do that.
Off the voodoo doll. $6, number 66.
Don't do that.
Sullivan's Travels. That's it, Jan. Sullivan's
Travels. Oh,
that's the one. I knew it was something that was semi well known, and that was it. So those are my two. That's it.
Right.
I'm melting in here, and I never say that.
Yeah.
Never. Always cold.
I am always cold. Oh, that's awesome, Susan.
That is awesome.
That's so cool.
All right, so for my last two items, the first one up is I have this piece of sheet music. I like the graphics.
Side.
Ooh.
Somebody wrote on his head.
Is it Catherine again? Is it that Catherine lady?
That dang Catherine Bug Martin.
She has a thing for men's heads. She must have had bad relationships.
That's kind of like, remember when your kids are little and they start writing on walls and stuff like that, practicing. I didn't do it. Girl, you spelled your name right. Nobody ever spells your name right except for you.
Our youngest daughter used to write other people's names on the wall to try to get them into trouble for writing their name. This is how devious she was.
Wow.
Genius.
But we could tell it was her writing because she's the only lefty. So we're like, Sarah, it's obviously you who wrote on the wall. No, Brent did that. Brent's not 4. Brent has better penmanship than that.
I love it. This is by Rudy Valley. This is done in 1932.
Oh, nice. Another Rudy Valley. I told you he was ooh la la.
Apparently, Rudy Valley's new theme song. So this was his theme song. And I want to say those glasses are drawn on. What?
Are they really?
It looked like it. You have to see
it does.
Catherine, stop the facing thing.
Catherine, I'm highly disappointed in you.
Oh my god! But I mean, they're well drawn eyeglasses. At least.
They're like, okay, all right. So if you're interested in this, it's going to be $5 letter B, $5 letter B as in boy, and then my last item. I actually had to run and get because I miscounted again. So I have in box. This is an Avon Starry Night trinket box. There you go. And here it is. These are actually earrings right here that you can wear. Yeah. You can gift. So the big star earrings. So here's the trinket box itself. So you can wear these neck or earrings, all right? But it is also a brooch. I just thought it was really cool. So it is Avon. It is marked Avon right there. I do have the box that goes with it as well. So if you are interested in this, it's going to be $8 letter T. $8 letter T. Perfect to give as a gift. I'll put them back in the box so you can see how it goes. See? Nice. Perfect to go in someone's stocking. Love it. But those are my last two, Aaron.
You got Margarita.
I see Margarita. Thank you, Margarita.
We is almost done, Miss Becky, yes.
Congratulations, Margarita. All right. So here I'm going to do an offer up of $15 for The Green Pastures, a divine comedy of the modern theater, staged by the New York Times by Mark Cornell. And it is copywritten in 1929 to my mom, who dedicated this book. Bless you. Did you sneeze?
I was like, did you sneeze? Bless you.
I was trying to hurry up and mute it, but it was couldn't.
So you got Green Pastures, Part 1. See, it's like almost like a little play written with different people in it. So this has $171 pages.
Oh, if it had 173, I'd buy it. Try to make you guys laugh. Are y'all tired? Everybody tired?
Yeah, but so
I'm just trying to make room so I can put my arm down.
and as he says, second large printing. So if there's no interest in this, we can move on to my next book. And it's actually going to be the same price, but I'll put it in again. Starting at $15. And it says My Country and My People by Lynn Youngton Tan.
Actually, you pronounced that, I think, pretty good.
And this is a book copywritten 1935.
We need to stay up late tonight, apparently. We need to
stay
stay up late. We need the Becky telling us we need to stay up late.
Oh, is she on with Trisha?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes! Yay, Becky!
So it's like a Chinese. It's like a Chinese Chinese mind. So my country could change to China, and his people are the Chinese people.
Cool. What year was this book done, Aaron?
1935.
Oh wow, that's cool then.
Yeah.
Is it an offer? It's an offer up starting at $415.
Oh
Yep.
wow!
$415. You can't get a book like this.
Aaron got rich.
Aaron gonna get rich.
Aaron trying to make
up at $15.
I was like Aaron trying to make a car payment with that book.
Yeah.
Get it.
And that's cool because this was before communism, so this is a really cool book, and before their occupation during World War II. So I'm sure it's fascinating.
382 pages.
I'll wait for the movie.
So,
in other words, then don't read.
If y'all interested in it, just let me know.
I love that too book. I love the rough cut pages. I think it's really cool.
So if you're interested, just let me know. And those are So that's about it for what we have. So I will kick it over to Nikki and have Nikki.
Be cute.
Oh gosh.
I was like, give me like a deer in the headlights. What am I doing?
Just give your wrap, give your I won't say last word.
Oh, my closing spiel. Okay, so
Yeah.
Jen and I are going to be busy the next couple of days, even though her little butt is finally coming home. My butt hasn't been home for very long. So I will be doing, Jen and I are going to be on tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We're going to be doing the Glamour Girl sale. I have some really cool stuff, and Jen, I know, does too, that we've gotten on our travels. I think 99.9% of everything in tomorrow's sale will have been from my travels. Monday, I have a glass with class at 1 p.m. with Claudia. And then Tuesday, Jen and I are back on. It's OG. No, Aaron, you're on with us on Tuesday.
Aaron's with
That's
us.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. We had to cancel our Sunday show, and Aaron's going to be back with us on Tuesday. Whoop, whoop. So that'll be buckets of fun. And this is really special because all three of us are participating in this. The end of the month, on the 29th, there are, I believe I have about 15 people now signed up for it. I might be off. And we're doing a Memorial Day wicked, weird, oddities extravaganza. I just came back from New England. It's going to slip out, people, okay? The other day I said fire starter, and John was like, what did you say? I said fire starter. He said, no, you didn't. I said, okay, I said fire starter. I know I did.
You were back with your people. That's what it is.
I was back with my people. Yes. Back with my people. So that'll be at the end of the month. So everything, there'll be, I think there's roughly 15 sellers. It's going to start at 1 o'clock. It's pretty much ending at like 7 o'clock. We're all going through it. It's all going to be oddities. It's a drop sale hop. So we'll be hopping from one channel to the other. And the three of us are participating in it, as well as a host of others. So I just wanted to start putting that out there now so that you all knew that this was coming up for you on Memorial Day weekend. So you could look at some weird stuff. And we've all got really weird stuff. So that's my spiel. Whoop, whoop. Thanks for hanging out with Aaron on his birthday.
Yes, thank y'all. And here is Jenneads.
Hi, I'm still in Nebraska. So I will be, so our sale tomorrow, I only brought the items for Sunday sale and then, or today's sale and then last Tuesday. So every item that I'm going to have tomorrow for the Glamour Girl sale is all items I have picked up the 10 days that I've been here. And a lot of it is going to be some amazing glass. I picked up some great glass today too. No voodoo dolls.
No voodoo dolls.
No voodoo dolls on my end.
Hold on, I'm thinking because some of the stuff's from Salem. I didn't get a voodoo doll, but I do have some creepy things. I actually sold 2 of my 4 dolls that I picked up, but I have not sold Belschnickel yet. Belschnickel might be for sale at the end of the week.
I thought you were going to keep him for Christmas.
I might keep him. My son took one look at him and went, no. Just, no, Mom.
Same. So did I. So did Jen. So anyway, it's going to be a great sale tomorrow. It's the Glamour Girl sale.
Yeah.
And then I will be heading home Monday. So on Tuesday, I will be back in my little YouTube studio, is what I call it. I'll have the ring lights. I'll have the good cameras. So I'm going to be showing y'all some good jewelry. Believe it. But other than that is, oh, wait, no. So that's Tuesday.
Yeah. Monday, you're traveling.
Monday, I'm traveling. Tuesday is with Nikki and Aaron. Wednesday, I have a sale with Angela.
VOA 1910.
VOA.quest. And I know there's somebody else with us, and I don't have my calendar with me, but Thursday, I am starting a new weekly show with Roy, Dust Not Included. So this Thursday is going to be our very first show. It's going to be every week. We're going to alternate channels. So our very first show is going to be on his channel at 5:30 p.m. Central. And I think
and who met Roy? Who met Roy? Who met Roy? I met Roy.
I'm so jealous that you
Roy
met.
Was awesome. We had so much fun.
Was he really? Yeah. Did he talk about how great I was?
No, we talked about how to make memes so that we can make fun of you.
Oh, just wait and see what I got. Wait, I've been making some good ones for him. Keep him. Oh, Susan's saying keep.
I know. I probably should keep Belschnickel for a little bit. He's awesome. I kind of like Belschnickel.
But I think that's it for me. Once I get back home, back in the routine, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. And happy birthday, Aaron Proctor.
Yes,
Look,
thank
Aaron,
you.
hat
All right,
Timmy.
huh?
Aaron, hat Timmy.
I'm going to do what I go
Hey,
on
you're demanding, girl.
Because
when I
I
go
didn't
on
make
top.
it so much.
Jeanette and everybody. So I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank you for the love and the support and all of the birthday wishes. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. We had a great night. You know, these two ladies always keep you laughing and smiling.
We
So
try.
I do appreciate it. So, like I said before, I have sales coming up. I have a sale tomorrow with Christina and Paula, Christina Taylor.
Sue's gonna spoon you later, Aaron.
Taylor, Brooklyn up North, and Paula.
Blushing.
Miss
And
Aaron.
then I have a sale with Jenneads and Nikki, like on Nick Vintage, at 4. At 9 o'clock, I have a sale on Tuesday with It's About to Get Real, Kim and Tania.
Oh, I loved y'all together. That was a
Yeah,
fun.
they are fun to do a sale with too. And I have a sale Thursday at 4 with Picasso Cat, and Friday at 2 with Crafty Kit,
Oh, Leanne.
Crafty Kitten
Yeah, crafty
Vintage
kids.
Leanne. And
Nice,
then
Aaron. Look at
yeah,
his date card filling up.
yes, yes.
Don't be
And then
jealous.
I will invoice next Saturday after my sale. So without further ado, good night and be safe.
Aaron, you're awesome. You were
Happy
so
birthday,
awesome.
Aaron.
Good night, everyone.